Alrighty, folks, let's see. Are we live? Are we live on the good old YouTube and Twitch? Looks like we are. Yep, that looks good to me. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, folks. East Farmer Cowboy here, and I have the fortunate bearer of bad news that today will be the only that I'll be streaming because I'm going on another Buddhist retreat / vacation to Florida that starts on Friday and ends on Monday. But you still have me for today while I'm here. I tried to get the audio set up a little bit different to where you can hear the new music in the background. It's not the Pokemon music, it is the sax on repeat. So let me know if y'all think, thumbs up or thumbs down in the chat or in the comments and stuff like that about that. But today I will be working on whatever y'all decide. So whatever the chat decides what the skills are going to be for today. So I have the chance to take and veto it or provide more options. So always give like an option 1, 2, or 3 for what we're going to take and work on. But for now, I was informed by a friend that they can work on some cooking. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm working on some cooking. I got my cooking gauntlets right now, and I'm cooking a bunch of sharks because I bought a whole bunch. Because I decided that I am going to buy gold once a quarter instead of once a month to try and be a little more. So I've already spent my gold for this quarter right now. And unfortunately my monitor or my cord / monitor isn't working, so I'm gonna have to keep on tabbing in order to take a look at the chat between them to see what people have to say, because I want to have the game full screen, or I could take and have it as the quarter screen or third screen I should say, and then go from there. But for now, we're gonna see what we can do. So right now we're cooking the fish. We're mainly cooking the sharks right now because those are the easiest thing to cook for the most XP that won't burn on me right now for my cooking level. I just recently got to 91 cooking. So here's my skills and here's where I'm at, where I'm at with it right now. So 500,000 XP needed to get the 92. The goal is to get to 94, I think. 94, yeah, because then I can use the Chef's Delight that's in my house and get the 99 and just run over here. Eventually when I get the 95, well, it's still going to be 99 either way. But I went fishing. I recently enjoyed the sailing, the deep sea trawling from sailing. I'm a big fan of it. It's not the best XP, as we all know, but it is a good way to take and get some fish without having to go buy them, which is nice. And if you're on Discord or want to come hang out with me at Discord, you can. Links in the description, or I can always post it in the chat for people that are interested into it to watch Discord, because it's a little bit different view. I have my friend of mine with me, Mr. Nightwolf, where he should be sleeping right now, but he decides that he can hang out with me, so appreciate him staying up extra late. But yeah, we'll take and do some ORNA if we have more people that are interested in doing ORNA. But for now, I'm going to primarily do old school RuneScape right now, because, you know, the road to Max Cape waits for no one. Oh, it looks like this guy doesn't have his gauntlets on, or he's not high enough cooking to where he doesn't burn them yet. What a fool. Because for me, while I have my gauntlets on, they're guaranteed not to burn for the last couple of levels. Last 2 levels, I believe. So 100% cook rate for the sharks, which is fantastic. I did take and do some Vorkath kills. So I got a 4 killer and a 5 killer in one trip. So that's pretty impressed. Got my third Vorkath head. And I have over 100 kills now. So I got the veteran task for that. So I'm pretty happy with that overall. Oh, no. No. Let's get the clicks. Not on the thing to move. That's fine. We'll go back to cooking right now. Let me see the stuff. Okay, I can just do it like that as well. Oh, there's Nightwolf on the other one, on YouTube right there, saying hello to everyone. It looks like he does have the cooking on, so I guess he just doesn't have a high enough cooking level, so it's reduced. Would be my guess for this random person that's with me. But I guess I'll ask you, Nightwolf. Out of all the skills that I have, which one do you think I should work on right now? So I'll pull it up, and you can just say which one. If you don't know which one it is, you can always just go with the row. So you have row 1, row 2, and row 3, and there's 9 skills. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 24 skills. So you can say row 1, 8, number 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or row 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll let you pick the first skill. Nightwolf for today. Do you think fishing? Okay, well then we will do some fishing. So my favorite way of training fishing right now is doing temporos. Now I did take and invest in the best weapon you can potentially get in the game for fishing, which is going to, well, I have 3 of them technically. So the ranking goes Dragon Harpoon, which I've upgraded to a Crystal Harpoon, which is the highest. Then it's Infernal Harpoon. But in order to use the Infernal Harpoon, you have to have 85 fishing and 85 cooking. And then the Crystal Harpoon, I think you have to have around like 70 or something like that. So I'll be using the Crystal. So the differences between them is that this one will cook the fish for temporas, and this one will provide a crystal fish. So the crystal fish gives more XP. So I'm looking for more XP. I'm not going for the most points. If I was going for points, it would be the Infernal Harpoon. And then I have my fishing gear that I'll be using as well. And then I need to grab myself an Encando's hammer, because sometimes when you're fishing, the boat will take, or the mast that you have to tie yourself to in order to not be swept away from the waters will take and break. So you have to repair it, because if it's broken when you try and tie yourself to it, it's not going to work. Now the other thing that I did get as well, folks, is the crystal, or the celestial signet, which helps preserve the crystal charges on here. So we're gonna go teleport right now. We're actually gonna use the Amulet of Glory. Let me see, do I have one? Yes, I do have one with 2 charges, so I'll just take that one out and I'll just place it somewhere else. On top of that, I did get some extra new things today from doing some salvaging today, because I'm really close, as you can see here, to getting to the next sailing level. So the one thing that I got, besides a lot of other stuff I have to clear out of my inventory, is finally the Dragon Cannonball Barrel, or Dragon Cannon Barrel. and all this other good stuff as well. Then I need to take and put some stuff in my herb, in the herb pouch. But you can see this is what I got: the halibut, the marlin, the bluefin, and technically the yellowfin. I've gotten that as well. But I've already turned the yellowfin into, I've already used it on the chum station to turn it into that. And you can see here, there's my third Vorkath head right now. I had my first one. I've used it into the Avis accumulator to turn it into the Avis assembler. Then the second one I put on the ranging cape, which I'll be wearing right now, in order to help me get some free ammunition. And I like it because it's green. And mainly I've been getting this, the mithril arrow. So I take one of them, and then I'll put it in inventory, and I'll wear that. And we're going to take and teleport to Al Kharid. So here I go, I'm fully decked out in gear. Got the cooking gauntlets, got the ring, the fishing gear, the harpoon, the hammer, the cape, the amulet, the glory, and the mithril arrow. So I'm going to turn on my run, and I'm going to take this boat to go to the fishing place. Now, I think you could do this as well, Nightwolf, but you have to go to a fishing world, because it's a lot harder to take and do these by yourself. So you would go to World Switcher, and then I think it's 422, I believe, or 442. I think it's 422, yeah, so 422 Temporos. This is for American. Technically, you can go to your own world as well. So one way to do it is by clicking this one. It will sort it all by different stuff. So at the top it shows the skill. So you have to be this level skill in order to enter this world. So I'm cool enough to be able to enter in this one right here. But you are able to get into the other ones. So they have the Blast Furnace, Barbarian, Agility, like all different types. Brimhaven, Agility, Castle Wars, Clan Recruitments, PvP Worlds. So be careful with these. These are red. So this player versus player, Faldor Party Room, Forestry, Group Skilling, Group PVM, Guardians of the Rift, High Risk World, House Party, Gilded Altar. That's 330, which is 2,000 is the max, so you can't get in there, so you have to go somewhere else. So that's why I have different worlds. So for you, it may be better to take and have the German or the Britain world. So going down, we're going to get the Temporos eventually. Here we go, Temporos. So I'd recommend you going to 341 or 463. Now what you'll need is you'll need a harpoon and you'll need a small fishing net in order to get that. Now you're relatively cheap, so you can usually just buy one. Sometimes they're on, I think they have some over here actually you can just pick up, yeah. And you'll need a rope and a hammer. So you need a rope, a harpoon, a hammer, and then you'll need the small fishing nets when you're ready to claim your rewards. So you won't need that yet. Now this is actually one of the items that drops from Temporos, which is the tackle box, which gets to store all your stuff that you need in here. Anything related to fishing can be stored in here. But without further ado, let me take and swap over to the world, because I don't think I did. So I'm going to go here. Well, first off, I'm going to respond to Sergeant Damien so I can get my lamp by doing a little exercise. So we're going to jog. This is our first one. Next one, we're going to take and jog some more. So here we go. We're going to jog some more. Let's see. Third one, he really likes jogging, so we're going to jog some more. Okay, I'm starting to get out of breath. You know, there's a lot of jogging right now. Calm down, buddy. Oh my goodness, 4 jogs in a row. Oh my goodness. And now he wants me to jump, which is more cardio. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, it's usually 5 things. So there you go. I did it. So now he's going to give me a lamp. I'm going to put the lamp into agility because I don't want to train agility, so the lamps help out. So that's why it's important to talk to all the NPCs and complete. Once you get all the gear, Nightwolf, then you get the lamps. So until you get the camo top, the camo bottom, and the camo head, or whatever the 3 pieces are, You won't get the lamp until you get the whole collection. Alright, so let me go here for... Where's Temporis? So we're going to go to 422. And you can technically visit this world as well if you wanted to, Antonio, but you may have some extra lag or delay. So you'll see right here, this is the party, this is the add-on. I think there's a Temporis add-on, I'm pretty sure there is. So that's why I always make sure you look at your add-ons. So, yeah, see Temporis. So I have this.
Okay, I'm gonna put that.
Alright, so here we go. Here goes the game. So the first thing you do is when you have your harpoon with you, you have to go immediately to one of the fish and you have to start catching the fish. Now, what will happen is that a colossal wave will start, and this is the mast you have to tether yourself to, so this is where you need the rope. And until you get the full angler's gear, which counts as a rope. But that's a long-term goal. Technically, I would recommend you doing the fishing trawler first to get your other gear first, because you have to use that gear and turn it into this one by playing this event to get the spirit flakes. But you can still play this one without it, and get the beloved tackle box and the fishing barrel. The fishing barrel is one of the big prizes because that allows you to hold more fish in the barrel. There's a couple other different things in the game that do it like that. So you can see the crystal fish and the raw one. So the crystal fish is going to give more than that one. And the Temporis will give you a timer usually on whenever the wave's about to crash, so you can try and run the tether yourself when you have the rope here. Which will be happening pretty soon. Oh, he's already ready. Yep, see? So I'm going to get one more fish. I'm going to run. So if you don't get there in time, you get pushed back and you lose your fish or other supplies. So you really don't want that to happen. And there's another one on top of the boat too, because once you have your fish, so let me get that, then you run up here and you fire it out of the fish cannons, or you deposit into the ammunition crate, so then they can fire it out of it and you get the XP here. So you can see the crystal fish give 117. And then there's fires that will appear. So this shows you when the fire is going to show up. So you want to stand out because it's similar with getting knocked back by the waves. You will take and lose your fish or your rope or your bucket or hammer. Now, luckily they have extra ones here for you to get if you do run out of them. So harpoons, hammers, ropes, and buckets. And you can fill the bucket with water here to help douse the fire. And then these are the points you can see up here. You need to have a minimum of 2,000 points in order to claim your rewards. So I'm going for less points and more fishing XP. So I'm only going to get like 2 rewards. Sometimes I'm lucky to get 3 rewards chances. But I won't show it until we're ready for that. So let me tie myself down. Let's see if it's going to break so I can show you how to repair it. It is. So because I have the hammer in my offhand, I can repair it and I get construction XP. And this is the hammer right there I'm referring to. And cool, I've already profited another arrow right there. So whenever the energy reaches 0, Temporis will be like weakened. So then you can take and use your harpoon to attack him over here in time. And that will give you some good XP as well, which I'll show you once you get there. But the main goal is that if you want more points, you have to go here to take and cook the fish. But I'm not going for that. But whenever the water waves come, you still have to run this way or trying to dodge the fires in order to get from here to here. This is a lot easier said than done. Oh my goodness, the fishing spawns keep on changing. Almost time. I'm trying to get as much fish because it's not immediately he's ready. It takes a couple of seconds, so give me time to try and squeeze in a little bit more fish to fire for the next round that I go back up there. Some people usually like to go for like 10 or 15 and then they'll start going and cooking at a time. See, Temporis is vulnerable. So now I can run up here. Whenever time I can attack it when it's yellow or red. So now you can see I'm getting XP and we're attacking him. So he's taking damage from his health bar right now, or his essence. And then once his energy goes back up to 100%, you have to go repeat it again. So that's pretty much the whole part of it. And then when you finish the game, you either talk to the captain or you talk to these guys to bring you back to the map. And then you go again, and again, and again. Now, I haven't gotten everything from here yet. There's still the pets I haven't gotten, and I think one or two other things. But for the most part, I've gotten all the important stuff, for me at least. I know some people are collection log or pet collectors, so they really take in like their pet. So there we go. Now I'm going to go get some more fish. I'm going to go this way, because this is a new spawn here. So you normally see people like rotating between the spawns, if it's new or not. So you may see a couple, yep, one person, a couple people went over there because it's a brand new one. Now it's RNG with their spawn. Sometimes they'll have a little timer on it, a little blue circle, as you've seen. That kind of lets you know how long you'll be there for, but not all of them will show that. So, well, he'll also do when you're firing, sometimes he'll fire a tornado or a tsunami over here. And if you're at the place where he fires it at, then you'll get, so you want to try and jump to the other cannon. Now I try and wait out the last minute, yep, and get it there to get the most fish before the waves comes here. Little risking it for the biscuit right there, but that's alright. I don't think he's going to fire any tsunamis to the sea, but you'll see the guys like being shocked or something. So you usually don't want to put it in there, so you put it in the other ammunition crate. That's why there's two of them. Oh wait, no, one more. There we go, and here comes the fire. I'm going to go to this one right here, try and jump over there. Luckily, I don't have anything right now that can burn. But that's why there's a water bucket and water right here as well. So you can get water to douse the fire out, because it's going to destroy your fish as well. So you don't want that happening. So this is the last time I can fire fish, so around the 30% range or so. I'm going to go back up there, maybe 20, just depends on how many fish I have. It's kind of have to guess it for yourself. Because I don't have that many fish right now. But I think I'm going to go up soon. Yeah, I'm going to go now because he's going to take and do another tsunami. So hopefully I can get to this mast in time. Please, let me get there in time. I think I'm going to get there just in time. Yes. Oh, when it's broken, so let me repair it. There we go. Alright, that worked out pretty good. Let's see, any tornadoes or tsunamis you're going to throw out for reference? So his health energy is about to go down, so as soon as I fire this fish, I'm going to go down there to take in and go get ready to take and fight him. For a little bit left. So remember, it does take a couple of seconds. I'm just spam clicking here. There we go. I'm only get like 2 off, I think, maybe 3 if I'm lucky. Nope. Alright, so I got 2 rewards. I've taken them out 181 times so far. And they show you your best time and how much points you got for your best as well for other stats. So that's how it's done. Screen is black. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, it's weird with OBS. Whenever I change the screen, it messes up. My apology, Jim's 1993. You should be able to see it now. I couldn't see chat because I'm full screen and down the one screen right now. Normally I have 2 screens, but I have to take and work out some technical difficulties. So thank you for letting me know. I try and look at it occasionally, but I was in the middle of a game. Alright, on to the next game we go. Here's my gear right now that I'm working with at the moment. So got the Full Spirit Anglers, Crystal Harpoon, Encanto Hammer, Celestial Signets, and then the Cooking Gauntlets because I was cooking earlier. And I'm wearing the Ranger's Cape because it's my only 99 and I like getting free mithril arrows to give to friends and stuff like that. So yeah, and then Glory to help teleport over to the spot. So that's what I got. Oh, Oh, you tricky fish. I'm going for maximum fishing XP right now. I'm trying to get to 87 fishing so I can do some better deep sea trawling in the future. Because I'm a deep sea trawling enjoyer. I have 87, almost 88 sailing right now. So I'm looking forward to getting a little bit higher. One more fish. Alright, not going to try and greed it too much. I'm just going to break. Nope. Okay. Alright, great that you can see it now. Of course, you would have to spawn the fish fly right on top of me. This is also why I do the right click and mark tiles and stuff to help me out with this. So in case I need to take a move over for a fire, I can just click on the tile over there. I mean, technically you can just click on the map and it should do that, but I just like having the yellow tiles to help indicate where to take and stand on. Sometimes I'll take and put one right here as well. That'll be click when I'm going up the boat. So I'll just put one right there. It just depends. As I play on 3 different devices, I'll play on my phone, my laptop, and my desktop. So, you know, each one of them has like different plugins. Like I think I have like tiles marked around here or around this to help navigate around the fire on my laptop, I believe. Alright, now it's broken. We're going to go to this one because it's guaranteed to be there for a couple more seconds. He's almost getting ready. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trying to get a squeeze a little bit more fish. Okay, that's fine. Because I have been doing, I just recently started growing the coral in order to make the super, or the super fishing potion and the super hunting potion. I have some haddock eyes from before. I can always get some more if I need those. But the plan is once I get to 87, I'll just be chugging through those super fishing potions so I can catch some marlins. That is the goal. Even though technically I can catch marlin and I have caught some, I just rather try and go for the higher level marlin shoals. But I'm also working on my cooking as well, trying to get that higher up so then I have a less likely chance of burning. Even though I do have the chef's keg in my house, and I use the perseverance whenever I go over to the Sidious, so I at least have it for like a good 20 or 30 seconds for the +5. But the +4 is still pretty good. We'll try and be different. We'll go here for the last 2. Go back up there. I have the sharks to cook for the levels. It just takes a long time. And even though my goal is that it can push for max cape before my birthday in September, I'm not gonna try and like do super click intensive stuff, even though technically deep sea trawling is super click intensive if you're trying to take and maximize your amount of fish, but it's a little bit different compared to doing 1-tick corombrons. But I technically might try and do a little bit of them once I get high enough cooking to where they won't burn, just to help speed up the process a little bit. I'm not against it, I just don't like doing it for long periods of time, just because, like, you know, I'm in my 30s. I've injured my hand in the past, so I can do it. It's just, you know, age can get to you in different ways. Maybe a little bit of cope, but you know, so be it.
What's the name of the boss?
What's the name of what? The boss?
The boss.
Temporos.
Okay.
See that? There you go. The toward of water. You saw that right there. That's what disables the cannons. That's why you see he's kind of incapacitated right here. So it's a toward of water. So you want to not be firing fish out of that one when you can. One more. But yeah, I'll let you pick next. I'll let you pick the next skill for me to work on. I'm gonna work on this one probably till the top of the hour, and then rotate to the next one. So Jim's 1993. If you're still there, let me know what skill you think I should work on next. I'll give it a good 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how I feel like it. But you know, I want to give a couple more rewards for the chance, so you can just put it in the chat. And for reference, here's my skills right here that I have. I don't have every single piece of skill in gear. I have the so I have the fishing gear, I have the mining gear, I have the wood cutting gear, I have 3 out of the 4 hunter gear. Um, and I have some other stuff as well, I think. But I have 1 piece of room crafting gear, the boots, because they're the cheapest one. I'm really close to getting the goggles. I have like 6,000 of the red paste, so I need another 3,000 of that. I have like almost 8,000 of the blue and like 7,000 of the green. So the red diff is pretty real. I do have the thieving outfit as well. I did get that. Um, I have the spool. There we go. Fancy words. Oh, For fletching, I don't have the knife, but I'm close. I have 200 points saved up from harvesting the stuff. What else? I have the herb pouch, and I have the bottomless compost bucket for farming. And of course, I have the cooking gauntlets or the goldsmithing gauntlets for smithing slash cooking slash smithing. Gosh darn y'all with the just despawning so fast. I'm gonna one last fish. Come on, be a crystal fish. Oh no, I'm not. I didn't even click on it. There we go. It wasn't even a crystal. Gosh darn it. I'm just gonna walk over here just to be safe. Oh, they already doused it anyway, but that's fine. Where are we at? We're almost halfway there as well, which is good. Under 200k XP away from 87 fishing, folks. Ooh, let me go. No, no. I was wondering why it was in red. I thought it was broken, but I guess it wasn't. Man, game's trolling me right now with all these fishing spots. I want to get that extra proc. I haven't been getting a lot of dupe fishing procs from the harpoon. You have a chance to get 2 fish from one catch. It's kind of rare. Sometimes it happens more than others, but I'm very happy and grateful to the game whenever it is. Like, thank you for giving me the extra fish, because that helps out with more XP. What's up, Nightwolf?
One person sent a message. I'm not one with the.
Oh, it's not a good message. Oh, that's not good. Ayos mios. Alright, let me go fire the fish. We're at 47%. Yeah. We might get the 50%, I think, before the top. For the top of the hour. It'll be another 1 or 2 more games. And after this wave, I'm going to run straight up there unless it's broken. Alright, I'm going to go fire these all. Alright, then run down. Ooh, nice, we got 3. There we go. Okay, there we go. Try and get in another game. $27, $31, $32, $34. Everybody's 37 people last time I checked. So plenty of people. Let's see, we're probably at 48% would be my guess when we stopped. Yeah, so this game and then the next game is gonna, well actually no, this game has to give me the 50 because it's already been the top of the hour. I might try and it's weird. I thought I had just this one. Man, they are.
You have 2 new messages in YouTube.
Okay, thank you. I don't know, I think I saw those unless there are other newer ones. Oh, I see that. Oh, I see that. I see that. Yeah, let me know, chat. What do y'all think is the next skill that I should take and work on? Y'all can pick which one on the road to my max cape. I got a lot of the set stuff already. So wherever the most voted one is, or I might do one and then the next one. So let the chat decide what skills I'm working on next. My friend Mr. Nightwolf recommended that I go fishing, so I said say less. I will work on fishing right now. But I'm down to work on another skill for like 30 minutes to an hour or so. Just depends how I'm feeling on the skill. Not able to see the chat at the moment. I'll check on it in between the games a little bit, or whenever I'm swapping between it, little tabbing and stuff. I'm on one screen Andy right now. All right. So I'll be checking it every once in a while, or I'll have my friend check out. Let me know as well. You don't have to tell me right now. Just you can just wait until the game's over to let me know, Nightwolf. All right, here we go. Attack. I can actually check it out right now while I'm fishing right now. I am not trying to do it all every day. Well, I'm trying to skill as much as I can every day, and I try and like do every 30 minutes to an hour, like rotate. Unless there are things that just take longer to get better, XP per hour kind of thing. But for the stream, I'll be streaming for the next 2 to 3 hours, just depending on how I feel. So that is how long I'll be streaming for. If that was one of the questions you had right there.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, buenas noches, Senior Nightwolf. Ciao.
Buenas noches. Bye.
Classic soundboard. None of the masts have been broken this game. Okay, okay. Where are we at right now? We're at 50%, so good. We got 50% of the way to 87 fishing right now. Maybe I can get another 3 rewards here, and then we're going to claim the rewards after this. See if we can get the pet, or maybe the Book of the Water. Something good, maybe. Maybe some soaked pages, or some extra sharks to help cook some more. Maybe some manta rays as well. We'll just have to see what we get. I'm going to go up there because I think the next hazard's going to happen soon. Up, yep. Alright, I'll be able to get all these fish, then I'll be able to head down there when I'm done. I'll be like a 2,800 point, looks like, maybe from these 2 I'll be able to get. Maybe close to 2,800. So who knows, we might get one. We might get the rewards here. Oh, can we get one more? Alright, we got one more. Alright, so 9 rewards. Okay. 184 KC right now. Alright. Oh, well, it would kind of help to have a fishing net with me. So let me get that out. Alright, come on. Let's see what we're going to get. First one, Spirit Flakes. Always nice to have that. More Spirit Flakes. Triple Spirit Flakes. A casket. Okay. Oak Plank. Nice. Bass. Nah. Swordfish. Manta Ray. Nice. And more Spirit Flakes. Okay. I think I'm going to save the caskets. In case, because I think I already have the amount of clue scrolls that I need right now. So let me just deposit this stuff right now, and I'll just fill that back into the tackle box. Deposit the caskets. And I'm going to take off my fishing stuff for now. Put that back up. I think I might go do some tree runs. Not some tree runs. I'm going to go to my farming guild real quick and just take a little farming break while I take a look at the chat a little bit. Alright, so let me go get my teleportation stuff for that. This. I'm going to get my farming stuff. So we need a spade. I don't think I need the axe yet, but I'm going to grab it just in case. Got my crystal seeds for later. Alright, so let me go here. So once again, here's my skills right here. So let me know what y'all think, what skills I should take and work on next on my road to Maxscape. Gonna harvest these yummy dragon fruit trees. Farming guild. Oh, that's right. My banana tree is ready for my farming tasks. So I'm going to save The other stuff, just kind of not too happy about getting a tree, but that's all right. I do have a maple tree. I have some snape grass. These are already harvested. This is the land time. I think this luscious tree is not that far away. Let's see. This luscious tree will be ready and like 1 hour, so I'm okay with waiting that. And of course, OBS went black once I open up RuneLight. So, geez, thanks OBS. No. Yeah. So does that help with it a little bit? Let me see real quick. See if this will help out. I'm just doing a little testing right now. So it may go black again. It did. But if I do this and that, nope, it's not even going to show. Not even going to show, man. All right. Let's talk to Guildmaster Jane. Number 3. Grow some snape grass. Well, most certainly, I will do that. We're going to save the seed packs, open them all at once, depending on how many I get. I think the most I've ever gotten was like 3 or 4 from what I had growing around me. And one sitting without having to grow their stuff. So you don't have to tell me to take and harvest my snape grass. This is going to help me get to 95 farming. I need to get to 96 in order to use the garden pie in order to have the boost to grow more. Or technically, I can use the stew boost because I have completed recipe for disaster, so I do have access to the stews if need be. But I just don't like using them because then I kind of like panic a little bit. I've done it before for some other stuff like construction and stuff like that to help me build majority of the stuff in my house. But I have a lot of snape grass because I will be doing a lot of be making a lot of Renar potions in the future in order to help me level up my herblore and make some money to be able to buy more Renar because I don't have 2100 Renar. I'll tell you what right now. I do have a decent amount of prayer potions, not a whole bunch. I think I have like 60 something right now, not including all the lower doses that I can decant together for 4 doses if I was feeling like it. But I do a little bit of Vorkath every here and there. It's one of my go-to bosses that I go to. More snape grass. How many do I need to get to the next level? Oh, only 7,400. Easy. I don't harvest them as much as I used to, but it just doesn't seem like that big of a number right now. But let's see, what's the next contract that you got? We have 3 rolls, technically. If I don't like the one that they give us. Some land time. Okay, wow, this is the 3rd one. Can we get a 4? Oh my goodness, man. She felt bad for me by making me grow a banana tree and taking out my poor dragon fruit tree.
They're like, you know what? We got you. We got you this time. We'll give you some easy ones. All right, so that one's done. Not bad. We got, I think, 9 from that one. So contract. Some watermelons. You know what? I'll take the watermelons. So we got a 3-packer. So we're probably going to get a watermelon seed over here. So I'm just going to head over there and grow the watermelons. I'm going to open up the first one. No watermelons for this one, but I did get 15 snape grass. So helping feed the snape grass. That's nice. Next one. Celestis seed. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Some Cannantine. Whole bunch of Irit. Third one. I really thought they were going to give me a watermelon, but I guess they're like, nah, man. You have to go get it. What we got here that joined? What's up, Drac? Welcome to the stream, buddy.
What's up?
I'm just doing some farming right now. Just chilling on some RuneScape right now. Did you give the summoner another shot?
Yep, so doing Anguish with Ancient Dragon is not very smart. It is a lot harder to do.
Did you hard to change? Did you hard to change, or did you just use what ascension levels you had in the class?
I don't have no ascension levels on Summoner.
Well, and that kind of it explains it a little bit why you're challenging, because you have no ascension levels to help your summons go stronger. Or my next question would be: do you have like English gear with the gear with English levels on it to help boost up the stats?
The only gear that I have, because I'm using farm gear, the only thing that's Anguish is my chest piece.
No, I mean the summoner gear in order to take and summon the dragons. Like the Yelmagus gear and stuff like that. Like, do you have any of that with English on it or English levels? Like your Charon staffs and stuff?
Nope. Everything I like. So my the dragon gear, none of it's even leveled up because I haven't even leveled any of it up. And then what's this one here? The other stuff should just master forge, so they don't have enough materials to demon forge it in order to get it anguished.
No, if they're Master Forged, you can English it at Master Forged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would highly recommend doing that because, like, it definitely makes sense where you're struggling because you don't have any extra stat multipliers with the English gear to help out your dragons. So I would do it with just like one English then if you were struggling. Just use one just to have the, to get the proofs, stuff like that. And then like as you get higher English levels and gear level up and stuff like that, then do that. So I would highly recommend not doing Summoner Endless right now until your gear's ready. So
yeah, not with Anguish, it's no go. But with regular, I could get up to around level 300 or 400 with it, and then I eventually get sniped.
that's not bad. That's not bad.
Horns,
So wait, was this your first time getting the 400s to get the achievement?
no, I've made it to 478. I think is the highest I've ever made it, and that's not with Summoner. I did that with deity.
Okay. I was wondering because like if you didn't have the forge or floors, then that's a lot of orange right there.
Yeah, no, I've made it up that high, but yeah, no, without Anguish on Summoner, I made it up to about, I think it was about 380 is the highest so far. But I tried it with Anguish today just to see if I could get it, and I got 9 slots. So I had all 9 dungeons. Out of 9 dungeons, I was only able to get 3 of them with all dragon summon, because all the other 6 I got sniped immediately. And when I got those 3 up, I actually was able to get the Aegirius stance or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
I actually was able to cast that to 4 of the dragons, and all 3 those dungeons.
Oh, you mean the Astera stance? Astera
Yes.
stance. Yeah,
Yep.
because that gear stance is what you would want to have. You don't want to give a gear stance to your summons. A gear stance and Estelle or whatever the other one is, those are two different ones. Because the gear stance make you tankier by sacrificing 30% of your magic and 90% of your attack. So you would want to take off the Ophian stance or take off the buff sharing gear and then use that on yourself to make yourself tankier, even though you're still going to be a glass cannon. So if you get hit, it's gonna hurt anyway. Because you're using farm gear. But just in case you wanted to try and perfect it a little bit more, that would be my advice right there, is to make sure that you're taking and getting the buffs. I guess next Earth Day you're gonna have to go pretty ham in order to get the good old mammoths then, because apparently they're just like overall better, I think, than
Yeah, because they can have berserk added to them. Because I saw there's another video that's separate from the one that Mimic showed, that a guy has done before with ancient dragons, and he said you could put berserk on the dragons, but this is before the Yelmagus gear and all that existed. So I don't know if he was talking about trying to keep the life up on some.
yeah, that's what you would do. That's what you would do. You would on both of them. So technically, before Anguish, there was no status fade chance. So you had to just have to deal with like spamming panaceas or wisp heal 2 and whatever in order to maintain your health. So it was a lot of difference compared to before, what it is now, because the game's evolved.
But berserk kills your dragons, though, right?
Over time it will. Over time it will, but not like immediately. So that's why you have to use life pack in order to take and heal them up. That's what I did. I was doing it the old-fashioned way, where I had berserks on myself and the dragons. So I needed to take and heal up myself and heal up the dragons every once in a while. For the dragons, for myself, my goal was I was spamming panaceas like I had like there was drinking a soda like I'm right now.
They do have one more dungeon open, so I might try to throw berserk on them and see what happens.
I would mainly just stick with just Berserk 3. Just stick with 1 just so it'd be more manageable. Yeah, I'd do like 1 and 3. I would not use number 2, even though number 2 will make them tankier, but it's still 25% stats rather than 50% stats for Berserk 1 for straight damage, and then Berserk 3 for the all stats. So, I mean, you could do all 3 of them if you want. It's just you have to. And they're going to do more damage if you have all 3 of them, of course, but I just think just having those 2 is better than just having the 3. As like, just like, kind of just like testing it out, testing the waters and stuff like that. All right, Jack. All right, Jack. I'll have you pick a skill for me to work on next. So you can't pick fishing and you can't pick cooking. So I want you to pick one of these skills. And if you don't know what it is, just say row 1, 2, or 3, and then down 8. So.
Cooking and no fishing.
Yeah. So none of these 2 cannot. You can't, because I already worked on these 2 today already. So it could be any of the other skills here. Not all of them. Some of them I'm low on. Some of them I'm higher on. It just depends on the skill,
We're gonna go very bottom row, first one there. Looks like a saw.
This one, okay. Construction, okay. We'll do that. I've been putting it off for a while, so we'll take and do that. It's construction. That's revolving around like your player house and like building your boat and stuff like that. So it has a lot of good implications for that. So what I'm going to do is they have these this little mini game called Mahogany Homes. So you go around town pretty much like building new stuff in people's houses, and you get experience points and reward points for it. So that's what I'll be doing. Because I need the points in order to get the gear that gives you extra XP when you make stuff with construction. Oh, that's where I needed the axe right there. All right, let's chop down the banana tree. Oh, friends like do crafting since I'm crashing the market right now. Well, I'll work on that next. Just tell me what I need to buy, friend. They're the DMs, and I'll just dig and buy it for crafting. Since apparently you're crashing the markets right now, I'll go spend some money working on crafting. All right, I have to go get these coconuts first in order to go protect my dragon fruit tree. Oh, that was the wrong one. Because like this is my house right here. So this is where I spend a lot of my time at whenever I'm traveling to teleport to stuff through all these portals and stuff like that. I use the spirit tree a lot in order to teleport. So I need 15 coconuts. So, green dragon leather. Okay. Green dragon leather is the way. Okay. Green dragon leather. I'll just buy the max amount of 13,000 that you can buy. Just so I can do this. Oh, no, not that. And then let me just look it up real quick. On the website, what's the right price to buy it for? So I'm not overbuying right now. Green dragon leather is you're gonna buy it at $13.88. All right, there we go. We'll get that over time, but let me get my stuff together for construction. So, step one is gotta put my fishing stuff back up. I'm gonna keep the hammer. I just don't need the harpoon right now. We're gonna go to the bank. We're gonna deposit all this stuff, but that one. We're gonna go here. Oh, I didn't put my carpentry stuff together, so we're gonna get my shirt, this. I do need a saw, technically. Let me wear the stuff that I need to wear. Put that up there. Put this up. Lock this. Let's see. NPC contact runes again. So that is going to be the astral stuff like that. I'll just get that whenever after I get the spell book, because I always forget what's the rune I need with it. So let me go to my house once again. Use my little fancy altar over here to change over this whatever spell book I want to. All right, NPC contact is air. That's what it is. So then I want to take and wear an air staff then to save on air runes then. Which is fine with me. I got my Mist Battle Staff right here. And then we'll get this. We'll go here. That's already set up for that. Okay, so now we get, what is it? Luckily, I made a whole bunch of steel bars on my alt account to help me out with this. And then we're going to get a whole bunch of mahogany planks right now. Once I find them, there they are. All right, I think I am good. Yep, let me go back to the farming guild, go give the coconuts to the lady to protect my dragon fruit tree, because I would be devastated if that dragon fruit tree died. Because it takes 16 hours to grow the tree. So I want to make sure I have the highest chance of it not dying. And then we're going to go back here, and we're going to go to Falador from my house. So we can do some mahogany homes. All right, where are thou, Amy? I need you to tell me what I need to go do, Amy. I know I don't have to. I could use NPC contact, but I always like going to Falador. Hosidius, okay. West Estate Agent in Hosidius. Where's the little house thingy? Uh-oh, do they not show? There it is. Alright, so I'm going to go to, where's that? Xerix Glade will be the fastest way to get there. Okay. So yeah, we'll do an hour of this just because I want to try and get some more construction XP. I think instead of just doing 30 minutes, because it took me a little while to get it set up anyway. Yep, and I already have it set the glade for the teleport for my little Xerix talisman right here. Luckily, the add-on tells you where you need to go. They know the way. So basically, you tear up the old furniture and you build new furniture. Is the name of the game. And then when you're finished, then you get a nice little chunk of experience points besides all the stuff that you finish upgrading. I always sometimes forget this table because you have to upgrade everything in order to get the last chunk of XP. Alright, and then you talk to the person who owns the house. There you go, 2788. So I have 352 points. And sometimes I'm literally just right next to them, so I just don't use NPC contact for that reason. But I could if I needed to. Leah, okay. We'll go that way to go help out Leah. But if it's like super far away, then I'm like, nah, I'll just use NPC contact. Oh, some people are stealing fruit, I see. So it costs the planks and the metal bar depending on what you're upgrading. Like if it's like you have to repair a bathtub or a sink or something like that, then it uses one of the steel bars because it's like, how else are you going to repair it without one of those things? Luckily, this one is pretty nice. Let me empty what I have left. Okay, so I still have a decent amount left. And now, because I'm feeling lazy, I'll use NPC contact, and we're going to go to Amy. Talk to Amy through the power of magic. Where art thou, Amy? There we go.
Just start screaming her name. Amy,
Amy, where are you at?
We need you, meow.
Right meow.
Right meow. Yep.
Tau and Falador. Okay, so we're going back to Falador. Okay. Can never escape Falador. And I'm going to have to rebank. Oh, looks like my dragon leather bought, so that's good. To Falador. And we're going to stop by the bank after we do that, and we're just going to come back and talk to Amy in person this time, rather than just calling her on her cell phone through magic, the magical cell phone. That's how I imagine it's like what is it, telepathy instead? Like, I don't know, like how modern is RuneScape? I guess it would kind of be like, because it's magic, I guess it would be telepathy, rather than like they just get like they have like a pager, they're like, oh, wait a minute, I got a message from Ace Farmer Kevo. What does he want? He's like, oh, he needs a new contract. It's like, okay. Send him a message real quick. It's funny too because I was like, what is it?
So you know when I hear this little tune that you're playing, all I can imagine is Squirtle and his little.
This is pretty much what it is. I mean, if you're looking on Discord, you'll see where it is right here. It's literally a 10-hour of this.
Yeah, there's also the actual guy that does it too.
Oh, the OG person.
Yeah, because I've seen him do it too. So, but yeah, that shit's so funny.
Thank you, Lee Noel Fantier. Yes, definitely. I'm not gonna let the haters stop me, man, or lady. Don't know which one you are, but you know, appreciate the positive vibes. So get 5 more steel bars. We're gonna fill up this. Get some more planks. Fill in that. Get some more. And then 1 more. There we go. So let me go look at the rewards real quick to see what is my next one, because I've gotten to 2 expensive pieces of gear. So the next one is gonna be the so I think we might go until we get the helmet, which is 400 points. I have 354. It's 5 points per game, so I need to do like 12 roughly, because of how the number's a little odd. If it had 1 more point, then it would be 11, but I had to do 12, so 12 contracts is very doable. All right, so we're going to go to Leah and Hosidius. Let's go to Hosidius once again. You know, it's because it's funny. Like, Hypon actually showed me the original video for this, where he had the guy, you know, and he just like little like, you know, playing the sax, like swaying side to side. I'm like, man, that's a pretty serious cardio right there, doing that. Cause like he's not just like swaying his like upper torso. He's like moving his whole legs and everything, you know, like that. You know, he's the whole. That's right, whole axe exercise. Maybe I should just learn saxophone just to play this song, and just like get like the movement down and stuff. It's like record itself. So whenever and like
It could be like the opening to your streaming. Like you can play the video and then there you are.
exactly.
Now I'll be right back. I gotta go take my medicine real quick.
All right. Well, that reminds me, I need to take my medicine too. My medicine. All right, so it's been decided that we're going to do crafting next after we get the other piece of gear. All right, so we're too far away now. I'm just going to do NPC contact for this one. Get a little magic. Talk to Amy once again. Click number 4. Oh man, going back to Falador we go. I see. To Valador. Let's see, I've already gotten 18 arrows today from my ranging cape accumulator thingy-mabobber, so that's nice. Free mithril arrows for days, just in case I wanted to do like something with mithril arrows or just sell them. Because it's literally free money that I'm getting. Alright, this is going to take one of my... Oh no, I thought I did. Oh, that's the agility course right there. I was like, what is that one over there? Alright, talk to Normans. Just spam click. There we go. Don't have to they can go back to the bank just yet. We're good that they can do at least one, maybe 2 more, depending on how much the next one uses. I have 2 more planks left in here. Oh, we get to go to Varrock. I will actually go to the bank. I take it back so I can go get the Ring of the Elements, because that's going to help make it a little bit easier for teleport for some things, because I just love the Ring of the Elements. Favorite ring in the game, hands down. Let me double check. Is there actually... No, there wasn't. There wasn't a regular plank in there. The thing's just wacky. So let me get this. Fill. That. Fill. This. I already have it set to the fire altar. So I did want to tell you, friend, that I did learn about the other altar. The one that makes the random runes. You probably know what I'm talking about off of that. Oh, I actually need to go to the earth one. It's like the Quior altar or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's not half bad, but I probably want to have like higher level. I would rather still want to do Guardians of the Earth to try and get more stuff. Because like technically at my level, I could get like 50,000 XP per hour right now. At it. Yes, the ZMI altar. Yes, that one. Yeah. Because I was getting like blood runes, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice." Getting blood runes and soul runes and all this other nice stuff. So it was pretty good. And it was like chill. It was chillish. Like, of course, having the monsters attack you is not nice. I went to the world earlier this morning to try it out a little bit. You kind of have to pay attention if you keep on getting hit and stuff. But like, I just kept rapid heal on to help kind of pass the restore, and I was doing little prayer flicking a little bit. But I could put on like tank gear stuff if I wanted to. Maybe once I get high enough magic, I can do like the magic book swap and then do like the refill my stamina thingy mobobber for one of the other spell books, I think it is, that I saw a YouTube video of a person doing. I know that's probably a little extra. I can probably just chug stamina potions if I really wanted to and use my ring of endurance. But I don't know. It just seems like a nice little alternative stuff. We're literally right there. Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna dream about tonight.
Yes, this is the way. Alright, so let's see. For Ardoin, it's just better just to... how am I going to get it there? I guess Cloak Teleport will be better, or maybe I should not... Yeah, I guess cloak, because you can't. I don't think you can use this fairy ring to leave here. I think you're trapped in this little farming area right here. So it'd either be fairy ring or I think just cloak is just better for this in this scenario here. So I will put it in my bag. I'm not going to take off my ranging cape because I want to keep on getting more free mithril arrows. I'm okay with taking out one space for that. I'll make do. I'll lock those. No, we'll just get some more planks while we're doing that. No, here we go. There we go. Swap the left click to use. Oh, I got some poison ivy apparently that I grew over there. Sorry, don't got the space to take and harvest that, nor do I need it right now. Yeah, so let me see again. Yeah, so yeah, I don't see any way to get out of this area right here once you're here. It's just killing the unicorns, I guess, is the only thing that's me. I'm sure there's some other deeper meaning for this, but for now, I'm going to pass. We have to go upstairs here. Use a steel bar to repair the tub. Yep. Fix that. Fix this. Fix that. And fix that. Talk to the lady. Alright. Let's see, how close are we? I think we're pretty close to the... Yeah, we're going to just go right there to go talk to Ellie. All right, Ellie, come on. Keep me in Ardoin. Don't make me go somewhere else, please. They want me to go back to Falador. That's fine. That's fine. To Valador. Now, technically, I could use the air altar teleport from the Ring of the Elements, but let's see, where would that? Because that would put me right here, and then I have to run to there. So that actually might be fast. We'll try that next time. Because Falador and Varrock are pretty much like designated towards the Ring of the Elements. In my opinion. Fine. Here, I have another steel bar. I'll replace your stove. I guess cooking food is kind of important. There's no DoorDash or there's no Uber Eats and DoorDash in this world here, so they kind of have to cook their own food or go to a market to go buy it. But if it's bad weather, then they might not want to go out to go get food. Alright, so I have just enough steel bars and mahogany planks to get done with the rest of them, I think. Alright, Varrock. Okay, and I'm going to go back here to Earth Teleport. We're going to go to Sarah. The south wall of Varrock. Let's see, is there any other closer teleport to this side? I guess technically the combat bracelet would be. I did make myself a couple of combat braces because that's kind of what I was using in order to take and teleport myself to a bank. I was using the combat bracelet going to the Champions Guild and using the bank over there when I was trying to do the lava runes earlier today as well. As another alternative option because majority of the neck slot was taken and the ring slot was taken. So I had to get creative. And I'm not blessed to have the construction cape yet, but I will have it in the future. I will have it by the end of the year. This is the way. All right, now we're going to do NPC teleport. And then go talk to Amy once again. Number 4. Ross and Ardoin. Who we got here that's going to join us?
Hello there, mister.
Ah, it's a rare viewer, a rare sight to see Mr. Jaspy show up, and it's not about Orna. What a surprise!
Yeah, I just had to come say hi in person. I
I-
already beat one of your people up yesterday.
You did.
I did.
Who did you beat up?
Ace Farmer and Kevo. And a couple settlements.
Oh my goodness! Did you happen to go to one of the areas that I visited?
I am in New Orleans right now.
What? Crazy.
Yeah.
Then we might have to take and get a meet up. Potentially.
Where you stay at?
I stay in New Orleans. Well, near New Orleans.
No, in town?
Yeah.
Or do you know where the joint military base is?
Nope. But I mean, that's what Google Maps is for. I mean, we don't want to get into too much details on stream about it, but
True. I got you. Yeah, no. I know what he's talking about, though. I used to live there.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm going to Florida on Friday, so we got to do it before Friday. The meet up.
How long are you going to be in Florida for?
I'm going to be there till Monday. I'm coming back Monday morning.
Well, I'm in New Orleans until February 12th.
Oh, what? Crazy. All right, well then we'll have some time. Well, that's good. All right.
Maybe we need it back.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
6 rental cars all together, but some might be able to borrow one at some point, but
Oh,
I don't have
nice.
my personal
I'm
rental car.
guessing you're out here for training, I guess, or for the.
Just working on airplanes, yeah. Not training, just working.
Okay. Is it like a special mission that they repair, or a special contract that they can take out repair these planes over here for something like that?
Okay, so New Orleans, the base here is sending people to Hawaii because they have a mission in Hawaii, and they needed people to backfill here because they're sending like a lot of their people to Hawaii, so they needed people here, so we're filling in for them.
Okay.
Are you like a
Because
contractor?
we don't have airplanes. What? What's that?
Are you like a contractor?
No, I'm Air Force.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I'm active duty Air Force.
He's a plane mechanic. He works on the big planes.
I'm actually an aerospace scientist trying to get into Lockheed Martin and stuff, trying to build airplanes like fighter jets and stuff. So
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
What are you doing in RuneScape right now, Kevo?
I'm doing some construction right now. I'm doing the little mini game Mahogany Homes because I'm working towards getting the points so I can get my construction gear. I got 2 out of the 4 pieces right now, and I'm pretty close to getting to what is it? Not close, but I'm working towards getting the 84 construction.
Nice.
Yep. My goal is to get to max cape before my birthday in September, or around my birthday in September. If not max cape, at least 2,300 total skills before then.
Nice.
So I got 1 down. 1 down. 26 more to go.
You're cruising.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got it. I'm just spam clicking all the build and stuff, and then talking to the people. About to do some crafting after this one because that's what another viewer recommended. Just working on some crafting for the next one because I'll let the viewers pick what skills I worked on today. So first it was well, while I was at work, I did a little bit of sailing, and then my friend said do cooking, so then I worked on cooking, and then Night Wolf said work on fishing, so I did some fishing, and now we're doing construction, and then crafting. So a little bit of everything.
That's one way to do it so it doesn't get stale.
Yeah, 100%. Like I don't want to just be doing I can technically do one thing for all day, but I just like trying to jump in between different things. That's just my natural ADHD tendencies that I have. Like I can take in hyper focus and lock in and do multiple hours of one skill at a time. If I was really oh, I'm so close to getting to 99, this thing,
Yeah.
only 400,000 more XP to go, and all right, let's do it. You enjoying the Morgan event?
I've been doing a decent amount of dungeons, yeah. I'm kind of getting tired of doing dungeons for 4 hours and not getting any materials, though. So I might start doing regular dungeons again.
I mean, did you buy everything in the shop already? Yeah, I was about to say, did you buy
The
it?
rewards are very good, so 6 tower coins, that is actually so good.
Oh yeah, no, you do your towers.
Millions of tower coins.
You do.
I need to.
Well, I've known you to do a lot of towers in the past.
Yeah, I've taken advantage of my tower coins in the past, yes. I should have done a tower coin over this, because I still got 39 hours left on to the Skies event. But
Well,
I don't know if I will.
Well, it just depends on how much available time you have in order to do it while you're over here, because you might not have as much time as you would like to. What for the weekdays? Like the weekend, it's different, but the event's gonna be over during the weekend, so.
Yeah, we have that's what we're working 4/10 here, so we work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 4:30, and then we have a 3-day weekend every week. So that's pretty.
Oh,
cool.
nice. That's good. Well, you have to make sure you get yourself some king cake while they're making it right
Oh,
now.
I know. It just popped off like this week, right?
Yeah, the King's Day was like a couple of days ago. Yep, it's in the Mardi Gras stuff is in full motion right now.
Don't find that baby. You gotta buy it.
That's right. That's right.
That was funny.
That's
when,
right.
In the shop I'm working with, they had printed out rules, and you had to initial it, saying you agree with it. Apparently, people like
Ditch out.
putting the baby back in, or
Yeah.
doing like funny stuff like that. But
Wow.
now
That's
it's in ink, and you have to sign your blood on the.
yeah. You have to take a needle, poke your thumb, and you know. That's cool. Let's see. This one. After this one, I need 6 more, I think, or 6 or 7 more. So I'm close to getting to that 400 points. It's 5 points for each contract that you do. And unfortunately, I have an odd number. Like if I did a lower tier contract, they'd give me like I do like 3 of the or 2 of the lower tier ones, but I just like getting more points for doing the higher tier. I might even it out eventually, but for now I'm just doing the higher one just because it's more XP than the other ones.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, Amy, help me out, please. All right, thank you for the same town I'm already in. Thank you so much. And instead of having to go teleport somewhere else. Haven't visited Barbara in forever over there by the farm or in the garden area. She's way over there. I got these herbs that are just waiting for me to collect them, and I'm just like, no, I'm too busy on other stuff. I don't do the herb runs like I used to. I used to run them all day, every day. And then I got burned out, and then I only do it in the farming guild.
I see.
Unless I really need a whole bunch of herbs. Like if I'm like gonna go fight a whole do like raids or big boss fights and stuff like that, and I'm low on stuff and I don't want to spend money, then I'll just do that. That's part of the reason why I didn't take and make an Iron Man as my first character for that reason, because I know myself. If I want something, I'm gonna try and get it as soon as possible. Oh wow, we got the triple Hosidius. Let's go. Run this way to go get it. Oh wait, I completely got it mixed up. At first I thought it was this is how many points I had, but this is how many points I have. So I'm completely way off than what I need. Okay, so now it makes sense. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't use my full brain power at the time, so now that I did, and I realized that we're probably just going to go until 1 or 2 more contracts and then just go to the crafting next. Even though I did get a good chunk towards the next one. Let's see who joined us here on the voice chat.
What's up, Jaspy?
Oh, it's Vexy.
Hello. Oh, what's that? Hoot dog?
That is Hoot Dog. She goes by many names.
How you doing? It's been a minute.
Good. How are you? Yeah, it's been a couple at least.
I'm alright.
Yeah, I'm in Kevo's neck of the woods. I've been taking him out in a couple settlements.
Oh dang.
It's fun.
I saw you're in here. I was like, I'm gonna pop in and say hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's him.
Bam.
Nice to see you.
You too. Been a minute.
Hey, Kevo, I sent you my location where I'm staying.
Cool. I got it.
Just letting you know.
Awesome. That's pretty cool, actually. Are y'all gonna get drinks or anything?
We may. We may.
We may, yeah.
Totally should. Have an Orna, a mini Orna meet. Oh my goodness.
No, I don't think I have enough. Wait, 8. Yeah, I have 12, and I need 14 to 15. Well, time to go to a bank and restock on some more planks.
It's these RuneScape players and their banks. I always hear them talking about the bank, and it's not the bank I'm thinking of.
I mean, it's a bank where the money's held at technically. I mean, that's where you have to go get all your stuff. Just can't
fair.
magically get your stuff without going to get it from something or someone.
I got you.
Yeah, I'll go until this runs out, I think, and then I'll go to crafting.
I got confused and thought my Simo all was Simo.
Yeah, I had a viewer when Ben, he's like, how is Simo level 75 and 250 at the same time? Like, that's an alt. And they posted it on my on my Discord. I'm like, that's how.
Well, because there for a while I was naming all my alts after everybody, and a lot of the players are retiring, so I decided to change it up a little bit. But since Simo's still playing, you know, I've known Simo since day one.
The OG.
Yeah.
We go
back.
they go way back.
Simo even knows Hyperlink, and when you know Hyperlink and me, that's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. Not really.
Hey, to you it is. So that means it's a big deal for you.
You know, these are my people.
That's right. All right. What's the contract, Ellie? Please be in Osidious, please, or Doin. Oh, of course you want me to go to Falador. To Falador! How was your day today, Vexy?
It's alright. I started making some plans to move.
What?
That's cool. Yeah.
Plans to move? Are you moving closer to the lady or farther away from the lady?
I'm moving out of the country.
What? Okay, so then farther away it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I decided since we're on the verge of World War III, I don't want to be around that. So I'm gonna start saving money, and I'm hoping to be out by summer. So I'm gonna go back to Guatemala.
What?
Oh, nice.
But you know.
Because you have family there, right?
Well, not only do I have family there, but I have dual citizenship.
Well, that too, yeah.
It's like my entry requirements are null and void because I'm technically a citizen there too.
Oh, well then I guess this will be the last time I'll have the chance to meet you in person before you move then.
Yeah, because the thing is I'll come back. But after seeing some stuff lately, I don't know, man.
No, I get you.
And
I
it's
get
no
you.
hate to anybody else. I got nothing wrong with the U.S. I'll always love it. I'll come back when things calm down.
And you're like your work is fine with that?
Yeah, I mean, I work from home.
Well, I know, but it's like, you know, I just always get this that they can double check.
It's not even an issue. We have people that work in India. So Guatemala is like.
Yeah, like and it's like I need a couple of days off of work around the end of the year. You know, got to do a little moving stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're cool with it, so it's not an issue.
Is it because you think that they could do something here?
So do you mind if I message you? I don't want to.
Yeah, this isn't always like I'm not technically a politics streamer kind of thing, so
Yeah,
I don't
let's
normally
do that.
talk about
Let me-
politics and stuff like that.
I'll message you and explain so that way I don't have to, take over the stream or anything.
Yeah.
I'll message you. Here I come, Jaspy.
Yep, this will be the last contract, and we're gonna go to crafting, so I can get all my my Vorkath stuff to help me out. Might do a little Vorkath kill before I do that to show people that I got it. I have to start making some more ruby bolts, or eventually upgrade the diamond because I'm almost out. Well, let me see how many more do I have left. No, I only got 10. Yeah, I'm not gonna start another contract until I'm ready and have the materials and stuff. That's good. What did that put me up to? Well, that's a lot closer to getting to 84. 68.9K. My house. Set this to standard. And plus, I think my farming contract's ready to get done anyway, so I do that as well. Oh no, how much more time is it? Oh, that'll give me enough time to do the Vorkath run for that. Sometimes they'll have random flying imps around here, and sometimes I get them, sometimes other people get them, so I always like to try and pin my camera over here in case there's any magic imps flying around. All right, here we go. Well, actually, let me do this so I can have the proof that this is the real Vorkath one. Put the head right there. There we go. So I got my melee setup that I don't really use, but I have in case I do use, just because I like ranged. I only have like majority of the best in slot stuff for ranged for it. This needs to be upgraded one more again, but that's fine. In order to take and have an extra 3% extra power. This can be upgraded again too, but that's going to be like a later investment because that's very expensive. Or maybe I'll try and get it by fighting next, but I think it's probably just better just to not do that because next isn't the nicest thing to fight in the world.
It's not.
Did you have a chance to fight next?
I've killed Nex, not in old school.
Well, I'm about to say it may be different.
Yes.
It may be different in old school RuneScape. I mean, in the other one. I don't know. My friend today can
Nex
comment.
raid, like the big raid for you guys, or is it like a one-person boss?
It's like a grouping thing. You can technically do group next if you wanted to, but you kind of have to take and do enough damage to get a roll. Like if you don't do enough damage, you don't get any loot. So it's kind of like a raid. It's kind of not, I think I remember reading somewhere that like having like a 3 or 5 man party is like ideal for it.
And then share the loot,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. All right, so let me put on my stuff so you can just see me with just my bare starting zone clothes on, and now having some very cool gear. There we go. Full enchanted Masori or the Masori F gear with my Averant treads, Zarite, baby Zarite crossbow for the bolt for the spec proc.
Twisted bow?
Maybe I might get that for my birthday or for Christmas,
I don't know much about it. I just know that that's a expensive item.
it's 1.5 or 1.4 billion gold to get it, which is like the equivalent like over $1,000 in real life money to get it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Let's see. My friend is letting me know right now. The fight is the same. Oh my goodness. 4 million crafting XP today. That's crazy, friend. Close to 91. Almost 65% of the way there. All right, so got that. Let me get some more food. So I'm going to get this food. So I have half one, half the other one. I have my enchanted lyre to bring me to Relica so I can go fight the dragon.
Guild Orcast? Weird.
What happened?
This guild forecast is kind of weird.
You're talking about the spreadsheet, or did he have something else explaining the
Yeah,
stuff?
the spreadsheet, because normally you go to material, click the material, and then, but right now it just shows December. I don't know if it's because the new year rolled over and it's not auto-populating January anymore.
I have no idea. Make sure the Crumble Undead's there, because it wasn't set, so I'd have been in trouble if the kamikaze little bat dragon tried to attack me and I couldn't take and cast Crumble Undead on him. Alright, so the goal is to go for 3. If we'll be lucky if we can get a 4 run. The only sad thing is that I'll have too much inventory, because I'm not going to be using all of my boost potions, so I could technically go back and get like a 2 dose of this. Then whenever I use the second dose, the barbarian training will crush it, but we're just going to try and go for a 3 kill here. If I have enough for a 4 kill, then I'll just make the tough decision for this. So jump over. He's not going to attack him until I poke him. All right, major thing, turn off running here. You don't want to run. Running is how you die faster, because you run into the poison clouds, and it's kind of hard to take and evade the fireball phase. My quick prayers are set for rigor and missiles. Nice. All right, so what I do is that I will chug the ranging potion, swap to this, poke him, run back, then shrug this. 3, 2, 1. All right, straight with the strong magic attack off the bat. Don't like that one bit. Dodge the fireball jutsu. Oh wait, I need to do my bolt procs. I know. Alright, he froze me. Summon the little minion. That's really close.
What boss is this?
This is Warcath.
Warcraft. Oh, okay.
Alright, now that I'm dead, swap over to my other weapon. Trigger prayer potion. Alright, here comes the fire. This is where you walk and you don't run. Turn off my prayer to print my prayer points. And all I have to do is just keep on walking. Eventually he'll stop firing them. Some people do the Wooks walk where they're able to take and weave in attacks in between it for melee and stuff. I'm not that good yet. That may be something I try and strive for in the future. But the one thing I don't have from him yet is the pet. So it would be nice to get the pet. Not a main thing. I mainly like the drops. He drops a lot of money. Alright, this is why I have the anti-venom. Alright, that one's farther away, so that's nice. Purple turns off your prayer, so I put it back on. Chug another prayer potion. Ow. Stop with that, please. I said stop. Jeez. Well, at least he's giving me more space to pick up the loot that I'm going to get from it, which is nice. He's like, I got you covered, fam. Don't worry. I don't want you having to take and let stuff go to waste. I'm like, no. I would rather wouldn't have gotten more. Hold on to that a little better. All right, good. So no acid rain. He either is the freezing or he does the acid rain, and then after your 6th attack, he'll change to the other one. So I'd much rather the freezing one. All right. First one down. What did we get? Got some dragon hide, some bones. Perfect, just enough space. I'm going to take and reorient my food to move it over here, move the rewards over there, so I can give easier access to that. It's overall not the best drop, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Now we go again.
I am going to go try this dungeon with Berserk added.
All right, best of luck, buddy.
Alright, see you.
All right, freeze. That one's farther away, so that's fine. Ooh, we got a head max roll right there. 100. That's what I like to see.
I got a catfish po' boy today.
Oh, you did? How'd you like it?
That was good.
Good.
I'm sorry, I just lied to you. Not catfish. I had a shrimp po' boy today.
Oh well, both of them are good. I like shrimp more than I like catfish, but both of them are good. I'm a big seafood fan. You know, living where seafood's pretty readily available.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had walleye sandwiches?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
It's like a thing in the Midwest. And I will say that the Midwest needs more flavor in some of their food, depending on where you are. I'm talking to you, Iowa. But walleye
Talking to you, Iowa.
good.
That's funny.
Shouldn't insult the Iowans out there.
Stop with your fireball. Stop with your fireball jutsus. There you go. You're dead. Whew, man. Anything good? That's technically better than the previous one, so that's good. But unfortunately, I won't be able to pick up everything, so I'm just going to pick up the valuable stuff. I'm going to leave the hide on the ground because that's the cheapest stuff, and I still have one more fight. Maybe 2 more if I'm lucky enough. I will take and re-up my combat potion, and I'm going to re-up this right now so I don't have to worry about that. So I can just walk back here. Go for the bolt proc. It did not proc. Do, 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 do. Ouch. Stop that. Stop it. You're hurting me. Oh my goodness. He's like, I just want to make sure you have space to pick up more stuff, buddy. I'm like, well, you might give me a little too much space. Oh, no. All right, well, I definitely don't have enough space now because of that. I tried the wrong weapon on, and I still have the wrong weapon on now, so that's not good. So definitely a 3 runner, no 4 run here. It would be suicide to take and do a 4th run. All right. A little goof on my end right there, but that's all right. Luckily, it wasn't that bad. Like, if I got hit by this, then I would have died. Fireball kind of does more than the exploding zombie lizard thingy-mabobber. They still hurt a lot. Don't get it twisted. They still hurt. The thing they literally have my health. All right, not this time. I swapped.
Ooh. Oh man, I'm starting to fall asleep. I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Good luck on your loot, Kevo. I'm gonna take off. Nice talking to you, Vixie.
All right, well, look forward to seeing you soon, man.
Yeah.
Still a pasta.
Hasta Luego.
Night, Jaspy. Oh man.
Never to.
Ah, stop with your fireball jutsu, please. All right, done. All right, last loot. You're funny, game. Give me more sharks to cook out there. I've already spent so much money in buying sharks. All right, I'm going to eat this food to get this. All right, cool. All right, so that kind of worked out perfectly. You know, I used up all my food. I didn't use all my resources. Couldn't go again. That'd be like crazy. Because I'd have to like somehow predict what his next attack was if it wasn't ranged before he fired, like right as he fired it, or before he fired it off in order to protect against it for the magic attack. But let me get out of here so we can do some crafting now. Since especially I got a whole bunch of leather now. I got some red leather too. So I'm actually going to go to the desert first. I'm going to spend a little bit of time tanning the leather over here because we have to go to a tanner. Even though I know there's an achievement diary you have to do for one of them in Canifis. I don't really care right now about doing achievement diary stuff right now. I just care about getting my crafting XP right now. That's what we care about right now. You know, if you don't want this, I'm going to take that grimy earret leaf. You know, if you don't want it, I'll take it. I'll take the grime. No, I can't. My bag's full. That's right. Oh, well. Maybe I'll be back there in time after I go deposit my stuff into the bank.
The bank.
The bank.
The bank. Yeah, I gotta hit up that PNC in game. A little bit of SunTrust.
All right, I'm running. Let's see. Can I get it? Can I get it? Are we going to get it, folks? Countdown.
Yes.
I got it. All right. Oh, wow. There's a Renarweed over here, too. What is this? Man, people don't want their 11 herbs and spices? Crazy. I'll take it.
Haven't had in years is Boston Market. Does it even still exist?
I don't know if it does.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen one in a few years either. But then
Well,
again, I haven't traveled anytime recently.
all right, get a fat stack of cash outs. I'm going to lock that. And then we're going to get the leather. Or hide, I guess. There we go, the hide. So these are the 4 different types of hides. So order goes green, blue, red, black. And the order is the strongest, or like how much XP you get, or how strong like the defenses and range boost you get. So, oh wait, I see a baby imp playing right now. Let me go get that. Always like seeing the imps. I always try and tag them. I know there's a. What did I get? Oh, I must have got some more monies. Nice, because I didn't see anything else.
Serious question for you.
Oh, I might have a serious answer for you.
It's a curious-ish question. Have you ever seen the first Resident Evil movie
No.
that ever came out? Okay. Then I'm not going to make the reference. Because it won't make sense.
Well, this is why you ask the questions.
Yes.
So we're gonna be min-maxing gamers here. We're gonna actually bring the thread and the needle with us, and we're gonna be making the leather tunics as we're walking between the tannery store and the bank. To try and be a little more efficient with no time wasted. So we got the thread. I'm gonna lock that as well, And then now we need a needle. Got that. And I'm not going to high alch them right now. I'm just going to take and... No. I'm sorry, no quizzes right now. Get out of there. I like how it just kicks them. It's like, get out of there. Get out. I say. Oh, wait, I forgot to go to the bank to actually denote the leather because he doesn't unnote it from you, so that's a bummer. But yeah, the majority of this was all from either Vorkath or for that one little chance when I was going to fight black dragons. Let me look at the chat. I haven't looked at the chat in a hot minute in case anyone else said anything. There we go, because I'm one screen. I'm going to be spending some more money to get a new monitor cable because I think that's the main thing. Because it literally like went out. It literally went from two monitors to one monitor like right in front of my face rather than just loading up and it just not happening. I was a little spooked by it, but I'm like, because if it's the graphics card, then that's I would have to get a new graphics card, which I hope it's not. I'm hoping it's just the cord, which preventing you from getting from two monitors at once. So now we click the needle on here. Do this, and now you can see I'm making the dragon hide bodies as I'm walking. So I'm getting that XP. We're going to be getting, looks like we're definitely going to get to the next level, which is going to be 85, I believe. Because you do get some stupid XP per hour with this. That's right, I forgot to take out the other stuff. To put into the herb storage. I guess we're going to start high alchemy and some stuff because I got a lot of space in high alchemy stuff at the moment. So let me just become a wizard real quick and get my fire staff and my runes of life, as I like to call them, even though they're called nature runes. But so if I ever say life, it means nature. Like I have that like synonymously in my brain to be like that. So I guess we can keep that right there because we can kind of high alch a couple of them on the way over there. But let's get the big money stuff first, like this. Definitely not this. This is for, going up in price. I was so happy when I got this because a lot of this stuff right here I got from this salvage right here through sailing. So a lot of these seeds, these cannonballs, the fish, some herbs and other stuff. Not the casket. That was from the fishing minigame. And then this is like a rare drop from it. It's like one of the rarest drops besides, I think, the doll that gives you an experience points. So I'm definitely going to move this up here so I don't accidentally high alch it right now or click on it to high alch. So I'm going to actually move it over to my ranging section because it is covered under ranging, I would say, because there's a ranged weapon and it does give me a range boost and stuff, or it's going to get boosted by my range stats. But yeah, all right, so let me get some more stuff out so I can put some stuff in eventually. Going too fast. We're going to note it to save time and get space. Am I going to use this really? No, I kind of just picked it off the ground, so I might just high alch it. I don't know. Let me see what a large oak hull would sell for, if it's worth it or not. Large oak hull. Actually, it's worth more, so we're going to keep it. So I take it back. I could definitely remove dragon stones. I'll just get that spot again, and with this leather as well. Should get some more spots. So that should save me enough. Get that. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Right there. All right. They're turning the monies. Hopefully we'll go up another million so I get the 140 million. That would be nice. I'm going to be able to sell a lot of the shark that I'm making as well, that I bought. So I kind of like a return on investment for the shark. Yes. I know it's worth more money. I know I have to do this every single time. I know there's a setting that they can do that, but I just rather keep it on rather than just in case there's anything rare that I happen to have. No matter how low value it is, I want the message to show up. I don't. There may be an add-on, and my friend may know it, or people may know that like you can filter what it chooses, what it doesn't for the individual item. But my guts tell me that it's probably not a thing. All right. Oh wait, the life rune is gonna take and mess up the count. No, I can't have the life rune mess up the count because I think I had just enough leather to make that much. So we're gonna unlock, unless I would have put it other leathers up, but I like just having it all here, especially since I took it out of there. Well, you know what? If you don't want this bass, I'll take it. That's actually crazy that bass is 182 a piece for a cooked one. It may not be, and that's just what the game says that it is right now. But you know, I always double check the websites to kind and see what it's actually selling for. Actually, if you don't want that Marintel, I will take this. Let me go make my leather first and hope it's still there. Nope, it's not. That's sad. Sad. Okay, well, then we're gonna walk. Yeah, that mathed it out just right. Yeah, because it's 3 apiece. Yep. So it would have messed it up, and I would have had 2 extra ones. I'm not going for Dayrit Leaf, only because I was near the area when I go for it. I don't really think I need that many of those. All right, so I do have the space now, so I can just deposit this and just keep on going. So we're going to do this. And now that we finally evolved, we can take and change it now. So we're going to go with the blue next. We're going to go here. We're going to unlock. I'll get the runes later on, just in case I happen to do it. But now this is where we alter between the run and the walk. So we run there and we walk back. Blue, green. Now we walk back to the farthest one. Just make these 2. You'll see it's more XP. This is 210 compared to the 186. So that's why I'm happy, because it's still going to give me a lot of levels for the 13,000 green one that I bought earlier. Oh, this one's, of course, I click on the one that's not actually being used. Would make sense. All right, so now we're going to get the nature rune, because we have to restore the balance of losing the spots to moving one there, locking it. So wait, this is 21. Oh yes, and then 7. Okay, so that makes sense. This is 3 apiece. So yeah, nice. We're going to walk there. We're going to go here. Start making it. So less than 200 to go, I think. Or, yeah, it's 206 right now. So yeah, definitely with just this leather here, I'll probably get close. I won't get quite to the next level. I'll probably get into like the 90 maybe % range or high 80s. I don't know, but definitely let me just do this. So collect to the bank, because that's going to take a minute to take and process that. Because I'm not a cool kid and I don't have the Fremenic hard diary in order to take and tan my own leather. So I think I will be dedicating just like 1 or 2 days throughout the month to doing diaries and doing quests because I know they're going to help me out in the skilling process along the way. Or for the road to max because I really want to get the Bone Crusher for the Mortania Hard. I just have to do the quest. I literally have all the skills levels for it. That's not the problem. I just have to do like 2 or 3 quests. The quest. To get the hard diary for that. I want to get the Varrock one as well because I like the altar because you get more runes if you have the medium diary. And more runes is more runes. The runes, I say. Man, I guess this person's just not picking up anything. I just constantly see him just dropping stuff. I'm going to have to take and leave the world just for my own. Okay, so about 3 high alch. That's pretty good, I think. Help reduce it over time by a little bit. Alright, go back on the run. Oh wow, the Renar Weed. I cannot stand at that Renar Weed's right there. I will go pick that up. I refuse for that. I refuse. All right, I got it. Mission accomplished. I'll just clean them real quick. Yeah, if you don't want... I refuse to stand by and see a Renard go pass away. Because you're just like big chilling with items off, just killing monsters, watching a YouTube video, just living the life, or doing whatever you're doing over there, buddy, old pal. Kind of don't want any more leather to return, but I don't think that's going to be possible because I have 73. Because I can use up to 72, so I have like a whole 1 leather back left, I think, if I did the math right. But, you know, oh well, I got the space. I can make more space. That reminds me, this is ready. I'm using this for the super fishing potion coming up. I bought a couple of these. They're cheap, and then I already had this, so this helped pay for this, and I have plenty more of this from doing the salvaging for other areas. I might need to go back to, because like, of course I want to get the 99 sailing, so I'm doing the best salvage that I can. And for reference, I got like 40, the big 40 amounts of crystal shards today from the crystal extractor. I think I got overall like over like 300 like mid 200 to 300,000 XP per hour today. So I was like, you know, relatively close just to get into the next level. So I'm really close now. So I've been doing salvaging as like my AFK thing because it's the most AFK thing possible that you can do. Like literally, I got the rosewood cargo hold, so I can hold up to 240 spaces because I'm a gamer and I use the boost and stuff like that. The temp boost. I'm a temp boost enjoyer. So who knows? I might try and go for the temp boost for the farming to get more spirit trees. Because if I get a 5 roller or a 4 roller soon, you know, I'd say probably next week I'll be 95. I think. Just for the sheer amount that I just do farming, unless I'm just hyper focused on other stuff, then farming takes a hit. But I always like to weave in the farming runs in between stuff. So that's why I guess I've had like so much seeds available for different stuff because I've done like over 800 farming contracts. So that means I've done over 100 farming contracts a month on average because I've been playing for less than 6 months. But to put into perspective, like how many farming contracts that I've done. All right, but enough monologue about farming. I can talk about farming all time. Why I love farming. It's probably my top 5 skills. Who knows? I might do that. I might like rank all the skills from like, or like all the skilling skills, not the not skilling, the non-combat skills. I would say, um, and ranking for all of them, where I would put them at. Um, well, let's get to it. Let's make these bodies and try and get. Where are we at right now for the next level? 175. Okay. I'll just do it now, just to take a little bit extra time. Yep, that's helping out the magic too. I need 86,000 to get the 88 magic. So magic's probably one that's going to be in my combat sets is probably going to get 99 last unless I just get the bone crusher and I just start like going ham at the monkeys. Like I've been trying to save up a lot of my runes for that right now. So you can see I have almost 20,000 chaos runes. I have a ton of water runes. Have a decent amounts of chaos runes as well, 11,000. I can always use more than that. I got a lot of combination runes thanks to the frost dragons. Actually, got a decent amount of blood runes saved up for some magic requiring that as well. It's funny that air is now one of my second highest runes. I actually use air as payments for when I go to that altar. So that's how I've been able to get some soul runes, some blood runes, some of these extra runes. I don't think I've been able to get the wrath runes yet. I think I need to get higher level runecraft and get those. I actually got these from Vorkath himself. So that's how I got these. Not all these. I've used up some of them. But yeah, I'm not high enough magic level to make these yet. A lot of these I am, besides blood runes. I think maybe soul runes I'm not available as well. But I know I could literally make all these other ones right now if I wanted to, which is nice. So like rune crafting would definitely be on the lower end of my list for how like challenging it can be, like, because it's a very like the mini game itself is a math equation if you look at it through that perspective. My medicine's kicking in pretty strong right now, so let me just get back to this. Get back to running. So yeah, so crafting, I'm looking forward to that because I know I can make some money or really just start buying more higher level stuff to work for its crafting, level it up. I really wasn't like afraid of crafting being hard because it's one of those skills that you can just throw money at to level it up fast, and you can just sell the stuff that you made to make your money back, which is great if you do that. Or some people will high out the stuff to get their money back, like with battle staffs. Like I think for the last, like sometimes I will take and forget to claim my battle staffs, and sometimes I'm on it. It's just like whatever I'm trying to focus on right now. Like I should be claiming my battle staffs every day because I'm just missing out on the 60 plus that I'd be getting. Because if I'm checked the Zeph and the other people that sell it, I guess we're going to deposit some leather. Yeah, I guess the quicker we tan the leather, the quicker we can do this. Just get the XP faster overall. Okay, so we're going to unlock this slot because we're going to just move it around. Nope, come on. 10 leather on this. Yep, so it's going to leave one left. Move this over there. And then we're going to go with the red leather next. All right, here we go. 234. Yep, that's the XP increase right there. All right, nice, nice. I might just chug some energy potions and be lazy and not like chug a stamina potion. Because I'd rather use stamina potions when I'm doing like, if I'm going to be doing blast furnace, which I don't really want to do blast furnace. I just want to make adamant plate bodies. But I also want to do elven crystal chests too. So but the thing is, I have 3 crystal weapons, and if I have no crystal shards to power them and run out of 0 charges, then I can't use them. It's just better to use a regular, rune. It's just basically now it's just a dragon weapon pretty much. But I also never want to get to that spot where they're going to take them out as well. So I'm actually going to take and not worry about that right now, because I'm not going to let that get me. But yeah, if I'm going to be doing, because my main way is I like to do AFK sailing while not being AFK, because I'm always making sure that I claim the crystal collector every minute. So it's literally AFK if I'm busy, but AFK for 1 minute until I collect the dopamine to get a crystal shard chance. Simulator, which is the crystal extractor. I really wish it would have been 300 instead of 250, but I understand it was a lot of XP. 250 just seems like it's just been better to just be at a nice round 300. But all right, it's time to take and drink some energy drinks. I'm gonna get 2 of these, and that should be fine. Just start chugging them right now. This will give me plenty enough energy right now that they can do these laps. So we're going to take and do this. Do that. Move that. Unlock that. There we go. Nice. It's almost like we know what we're doing now. Let's do it. Or at least got a little structure in place that they can help me out. What random structure I can put in place in RuneScape. I guess some people put different structures in place all the time. That's how some people, like I was watching an Odablock clip, and Fast 07 is now the first to ever 200 million XP in sailing. He got the cap, I think it was 45 days from the release. So within 45 days, oh, wait a minute, I seen him and I don't have it tagged. You're mine now, imp. An Earth TR. Okay. We're pretty close for Hunter level 2. But for Hunter, I'm 100% doing the Hunter contracts. No doubt about it. I'm doing Hunter contracts for my XP because I want to get the rest of the gear, because I'm still missing 1 piece of gear, and I am salty about it. I want to get the complete set. And then if I get the complete set, then I'll go do rainbow crabs, or, whatever is the best XP per hour, which I think is rainbow crabs. Well, now I understand why we walked back. Sometimes you have to realize that walking's not too bad. Let's see, 258, that's like 21 more. It's 23 XP higher, no, 33 XP higher than the battle staffs. 133, I think it is. Yeah, more than 33. So it's crazy. Or it's basically it's a lot. It's a lot of percent. Man, these imps are just spawning, and I'm here for it. I'm gonna run. No, I can't. I need to take and go. Let me just do this then. Fine. What's it gonna be? Because if I don't keep it, I'm gonna pick it up. The hammer, yeah, no. That's a note for me. I just mainly wanted the XP. Thank you very much. All right, now we're gonna walk. No, actually, run here, And we walk back the rest. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. Start making it. See, it's 258. It's like 137 or 138 for that. See, it's 120 something. I think. Or at least I'm in the right ballpark. Alright, let's unlock all the slots. Well, we're not going to unlock that one because that one's kind of important. Actually, no, we won't need the money anymore. We'll need these two. And make the leather. So we need those 3 slots. This one can go away. Yeah, because 20, I can have, well, technically I can have 4 spots because that can only, 24 is what I can make out of the 3. I can't do 27 unless I got the special needle that combined it into it. And not use the life runes. I just had 1 space for 27. Trade. Thank you, sir, for your service. Much appreciated. Let's make these right now. That reminds me, I still have the other ones. I still have those 13,000 other ones. You know what? I can actually go pick up the hammer, I guess. Yeah, still profit if it doesn't despawn. Yep, there we go. Imp was not in vain. Now it is hammer number 22, folks. The 2-2. Oh yeah, that got put in the completely wrong different space. You're supposed to go to the general tab over here. Geez. There we go. See, that's what I got right now. Wait, where's the... Oh, I have more blue dragon. I'm like, where's this blue at? The red's there, the green's right there, just waiting for me. Jeez. It's like, hey guys, you know, that's a fun little adventure there, but now you had this obstacle that you can work on. I mean, I guess I could do that right now because it'll still help me work towards the next level because I don't need to get the level today. If I'm making the progress by turning the stuff into the other stuff for the level, then that's going to work out. So let me just do this. Oh wow, another one. This time I'm prepared. I have the run energy and I have the space. Just come over to me. Yes, just come down back on land. Oh, it might have been some thread, maybe. That'd be my guess. I don't know what it would be, because I didn't get anything else. That'd be weird if it was, but yeah, I guess we'll just do that. We'll get the money. We'll take and get the leather. Nah, I think that probably not the best thing to take in. I don't know. Still technically working on crafting. I have my pie for the boost when I'm ready. I got my crystal keys a rating for whenever I want to take and send it. I didn't take and spend all the keys that I got. I got my fancy fish. I guess the important thing is to get this luscious tree because I think it's ready. This is probably going to mess up OBS a little bit, but yeah. I think this luscious tree is ready, so I'm going to go focus on that right now. So yeah, we'll take and do. We're done with. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to attend any more leather for today. I'm just going to craft what I have right now, and then I can just do battle staffs the rest of the way to get the level, most likely, because I think I have enough. Like I have 100, I have 95 plus the 60 I can get right now. Just need to get more orbs. Can make some more orbs, or I can just take and go buy the orbs where and they're 875, so that's not too bad. Because if you add the prices together, so let's say it's like 9,000, like under 9,100, but together it makes the battle staff, which is high alks for 9,300, and then you take out the like the 60, 70, 80 gold for the life rune because you're using a fire staff, and then bam, you still make a profit. It's not a big profit, but it's still a profit. But it's good. It's fast XP though too, which is nice. But luckily, I buy the battle sets at a discount, so I make more money from Zeph because I have the achievement diaries. That's also why I want to get the elite one too, so I can get more. But I forgot what complicated, intricate thing that was about. So I guess we're just gonna go teleport. You know, we just teleport to the house. Wait a minute. One more Earth Imp for the road. I think this is like the 4th or 5th Imp on the stream, I think. So, what did I get? Ooh, a gold ore. Okay. Yeah, I could technically do AFK gold ore as well by just going to a smith and just doing that. I was thinking about doing that because I gave my alt a lot of my gold ore that I got from the Alvin Crystal chest, but I didn't take and smelt all of it because he's already like got enough to get to level 50, or 55, so you can take and start making mithril. So there's no reason for him to take and make the gold. It was mainly just for XP. It's more money to actually sell the gold ore than to make the gold bar. Example A, this is 103, and then if I go here, and I go over here, and I go here, it's funny because you can actually high alk it for more money. For 180, so you actually make more money you can make money and magic XP technically because you're making up the cost of the life rune just by infinitely high alking gold bars. That is like the perfect loop right there. It's where you can buy the gold ore that they can turn into the gold bar to get the smithing and magic. A lot of people will add this together with the piece of jewelry, and then they would enchant it, and then they would take and high alk it. That's what I like to do, which is getting more value of it. That's why I have these dragon stones here, or other jewelry, other stones I can take and use for it. But let's go to the Grand Exchange. I'm gonna go through we're gonna go through the farming guild first and get the other stuff over there. Still need to get a couple upgrades in my house, so that's why I'm glad I did a good chunk of XP. Because my overall goal is to try and get like 20 to 30% of a level and like different skills that I can each day. So I'm just continuously just growing different progress. So eventually I'm going to have to take and change from like my center focus of being herb lore, fishing, fletching, sailing, crafting, a little bit of smithing maybe, cooking as well. So like I've been doing a good chunk of this half. Like I'm really not focusing in too much on like this half right now. For combat stats, I'm mainly just focusing on this stuff. I mean, some of this stuff helps with the combat stats over here. For magic, it is technically combat, but I'm using it more for the other stuff. But let's go over to there. Yep, check health. Okay. And the watermelon's ready, so let me just get my supplies ready by going here. We need one Celestis. We're going to get... Where is it? The potato cactus, 10, and then take away 2. But first things first, we're going to go do the farming contract, put this gold up, because I don't need that. And go see what we're going to get from this farming contract. By go harvesting these watermelons with a little bit over half the bag space. So not at like 5 spots in harvesting watermelons and having to click every couple of minutes. It should be a couple of trips. If it's a good harvest, it'll be at least 3 to 5 trips, or 3 to 4, maybe 5, if we're lucky. Because this is 16 spaces that I have right now. So if I go 4 trips, and that's in the 50s or 60s. There we go. And plus, this is the second most highest XP allotment, at least to my knowledge. I know number 1 is the dude I'm growing over, or the grass I'm growing over here. That's why so much of it, just because it's such a good XP. You can do this like every hour, or is like an hour and 20 minutes, depending on the plant, I guess. I think it's mainly like an hour, roughly. All right, there we go. There's our second trip, going into the 30s. All right, let's see. Can we keep on going to get more XP? What do we need? Under 600k now? Easy peasy. When it starts getting to being like you need more than 1 million and you're already this way through, that's when it's going to be like where I'm going to be like hitting the hardest wall in a couple of months, I think, for some of the skills that I just like, that I'll just naturally work on, to where it's like they'll just progress faster. But like sailing, yeah, like I'm doing sailing AFK, so I'm making like 20,000 XP an hour. If I'm letting both of my deckhands, Cabin Boy Jenkins and Jolly Jim, they can do the harvesting, because they have the highest crewmate ability for it. For the 4, ooh, nice little cracky crack right there. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. My bone's cracking as I stretch a little bit. But all right, let's talk to the lady. Contract. Poison ivy berries. I'm gonna re-roll that. Please be nice. Nope. All right, so I'm forced to take and go with the third option then, because that wasn't nice. Grow a cactus. Okay, well then I won't be able to get that till tomorrow, but I will grow a cactus. I will take that. Because I don't like taking up the jangberry, but I also don't like taking up the cactus, so I kind of wish I would have chosen the other one, because I always use the jangberries. They'll pay for the snape grass that I'm growing, so I don't have to worry about ever running out of snape grass. Running out of jangberries. I mainly have to worry about running out of that, even though I have a decent amount of stash. But let's see what we get. We got our mahogany seed, papaya seeds, toad flax, very nice. It's Harlander, onions, and other stuff. And a cactus, there we go. So I need cadava berries. So let me actually go get a lot of this and put this up. Nope, I need the sapling. Yep, I knew I put the sapling in there. So now we're going to harvest this, because this is the importance out there. I know that the farming contract is done. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 slushes barks, 4, 5, 6. All right, 7. All right, 7's not too bad. I think the highest I got was like 12, I think. So I was like, I'm like, all right, if 7's the low, then 12 is the high. That's not too bad. When I had the attached growing, because I used to get like 4 or 3 or 5 or lower than that, I think, before. I just always had the attached growing. But we're gonna plant the next one, compost it, pay the man the stuff. We're gonna, as we jump back down here, we're gonna take and go deposit this, and that. We're going to get the cadava berries that we need. We need 6 of them. And then we're going to get some more snape grass to grow because XP is XP. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to grow because I've been growing land time right now just because it's high level and I need it for mastering mixology. But I was wondering if there's another one that y'all think there should be growing right now. Like, I know I probably don't have a ton of Snapdragon, so I guess growing Snapdragon would be nice. But also growing more Renars always great. I have Dwarf Weed, Quorum, and Toadflax here because I think Toadflax was another one that was mainly for mastering mixology or for the Sardaman brews that I want to make in the future. Because technically I can make the Sardaman brews now if I use the boost because I'm 77, so at least I have progressed a good amount with Herblore, so I'm happy with the progress as I'm working towards the goggles. I have like 7,000, 6,000. No, it's like 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. So going from the blue, the green, to the red. Red being at 6,000. Actually, it ran out of blue, and I had to go to another one because I didn't know if it would keep it or not for the next one. I didn't want to try and test it out because I was really trying to hope for a triple L. And I passed up a whole bunch of double L's, and I should have took it when I saw my numbers were like getting under 100, or like in the low hundreds for the blue. Because the other ones are fine. Like I just had to put like 4,000 or 5,000 blue in there, so maybe something that works towards blue. But I mean, blue is pretty cheap to buy, and I'm willing to buy that. But I'm just looking for something for like potions to take and work towards like the future, like for like doing bosses. Like if I'm doing just strictly bosses, then Renar is like the easiest one to grow up. Renar or Snapdragon because they're basically the same thing. The only difference is that the Snapdragon's a higher level, so and it's made for the Sandfew as well. So I think I'm just gonna do a Snapdragon. Well, let's see if anyone else wants to chat in or give their opinion. What do you think is a good herb that they can plant at your farmers guild? Let me see. All right, yeah, so that's going to be the plan then. And I guess I can grow another tree here. I'm growing maples just because they're easy, but I ran out of oranges, so I'm lazy. So I might just maybe choose that they can grow a yew tree. I could for more XP, but I think I might just keep the maple there for a quest, for a contract, and not harvest it. I could grow one, but then that would require me to go to a port and then go into like world hop to a whole bunch of ports to buy oranges, which I might because it's still like 4,500 XP I think for one maple, so that they kind of would just add up over times. Because like I can grow yews, I have the yew seeds, but I just feel like the yew seeds are just so much more valuable to sell them because they're like a lot. Because like I get a ton of them through the Elven Crystal chest, so it's just coming in clutch for other skills. Like the Elven Crystal chest affects like 6 to 8 different skills, I think, depending on what you mean by effect, or help work with other like a lot of different skills. So like I love the Elven Crystal chests, and my friend told me, hey, they're going down in price. Let me see. No, it went back up to 1.5. So it used to be down to like 1.4. But then it went up to 1.5 again. And of course, open up that messed it up. So let me just do this. And we're back. That looks good, I think. All right, so let's see. How many did I get? Let me go back here. I got 7. That's respectable. All right, Snapdragon in. That down. I forgot to get the cactus seed, so let me go get a cactus seed. That's going to take 7 hours or like 6 hours to grow. 9 hours. Yeah, even more. So yeah, definitely. So no more farming contracts for the rest of the day. It's going to be for tomorrow for farming contracts. So I kind of just get to grow whatever I want. Like I can just dig up this jangberry and plant more stuff, but I just like harvesting the jangberries from it because they actually sell for decent money. But I'll pick you one last time, Cactus, to take your spines. Please give me a good harvest this time, buddy. Oh, not bad. 6. Oh, that's right. I have it on there, the drops. Let me use. Pay. There we go for the cactus. Nope, I clicked the wrong number. Pay 1. There we go. And then we're going to turn these into notes. And then I'm going to harvest this. Then I'm going to plant both of the seeds. I like trying to plant them at the same time so then I can claim them together. To try and get them in the same cycle. Because if you plant one like 5 or 10 minutes apart, it could be like a different whole cycle of farming has passed. And it's a new cycle. So I try and have them like immediate back to back to try and prevent that from happening. I'll stand right here and I'll just run right next to it. All right, yep. Let's make the good harvest from this. More speed, the better. Yeah, we're down. See, we're like 75 or 7,700 before. Now we're like almost under 7,000. So the amount of XP that I gained has been a lot in using snakegrass as an example. So let me take and rake this. One. Two. All right, good. And always keep the white lily there. I don't ever take it up unless it's like a farming contract. And sometimes I skip those and then I pay the price for skipping them and I should just take them and just bite the bullet and go spend like 6,000 for a seed and get over it. Because I don't get a lot of those, so I tend to be rare with them. Like sometimes I got a good drop from Hesperia, I think, which gave us some like 14, or maybe I got it from a herb pack. I don't know. I mean, you would probably tell me on the add-on what it was. Let's go pay. Number 2, pay. Number 3. There we go. Now we can. No. I don't want to clear. All right, cool. So paid them, and I have 8 left. So that's a profit. Not bad. 26 from that one. So all the herbs are taken care of. Yep, I think all that's. The crystal tree is not for another 2 hours from now. So I've already got it mapped out. It's always 11:14 at night. I'll usually try and fall asleep around after that time. So I think that's a pretty reasonable time. And then it usually has me like waking up around like 6 or 11. So like the funny enough, it's like unless I be like a little bit, late nighter, which I've been known to do, to clock in some more hours and stuff. For more, to go into 1 or 2 hours beyond the 11, like go to 12 and then 1. Couple of oneers out there. I know some people stay up till 1 playing video games and then wake up at like 6 or 7. I know you're out there. Or there's other people where they stay up till 10 and then they wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning. So it's like 10's late for them. I know those people as well. Because they wake up very early in the morning, sometimes earlier than 3. I got all these dragon bones that they can do for prayer as well that I've already bought. ahead of time with the money that I have, and then I got all these tokens as well, which is nice from the trawlings. That's like extra 162k, which is nice, not including the flat gold that I got from it. So I'm really liking the salvaging. I'm really liking salvaging. Coming back to salvaging, it's really nice because I really enjoy how AFK it is, how like hands off it is. Yeah, it's not the best XP unless I am like actively like harvesting it, then collecting my crystal collector, harvesting, collecting crystal while I have the other guy going right here. And then when my storage is full, having both of them harvesting while I'm taking them out harvesting, like doing all like putting in her bag or using the chisel and the bolts or to turn them into bolts after I cut it for more space. I need to get a seed pack, so I probably will have to do some tie farm eventually. So I could put seeds when I get seeds from stuff. But let me just take out this stuff right now to get it out of the bank because I almost forgot it. So, and this is all from the salvaging right here for these seeds. So you have Mr. Salvage thanks to a lot of these seeds. And of course a lot of herbs as well. Nope, I'm going to leave that there. Only plant stuff right now gets to come out that I choose. There we go. The space is returning to me once again. I put so much stuff into my drawer things like this has been reduced by a lot of like 30 or 50 spaces or something like that. And I've already like filled it back up with random stuff from salvaging and like doing other stuff and burning new fish and holding on to the burned fish because it's rare and I can get money for it, even though it's not a lot of money. Like the one time that I gave fish to somebody, I think they only gave me like a couple hundred per piece of fish. I'm like, hey, it's gold, but you know some of it's rare fish. So I would have thought they would have gave a little more than a couple hundred a piece. But I didn't really negotiate. Like, you know, marlin's not as rare now because everybody can go fish it and bluefin, but I'd say they are like turtle and stuff. But it's more like the lower tier fish is the rare one. The higher one's pretty easy to get because it's not hard to burn them because I think the higher tier fish don't, especially these dudes. I haven't cooked them yet, but the manta rays, or maybe I tried cooking them and they'd work, but like marlin, you know, this thing's expensive, man. 7,000 a piece. Actually, yeah. This one's 2,400. This is 2,000. So like they're not like super expensive, but it's like this one is. I mean, 7,000 for a piece of food. That's a lot of money. I'd rather spend 2,000 for this than 7,000 for this, in my opinion. If I was spending money, because you can buy like 3 of these, and then that'd be about 2 of those, and a little bit, and like almost a whole nother one of the fish. For taking up the percentages that it heals. But anyway, I think, let me see, seed. I'm keeping that there. Those I'm staying, so, okay. These are safe to go into the safety deposit box and clear up my inventory. Thank you, me, for remembering to do that. I guess the other farming thing I'll do is go take care of the coral because I want to be making a whole bunch of these potions because I'm planning on doing a whole fishing stream where all I do is just fishing and my hand is going to be like destroyed for all the spam clicking. I'm going to have to like get creative and like hook the mouse onto like hook it in place where I can just pick it up and I can click it this way because what I do is this is my armrest right here. So I just put my arm down on it. Like I push pressure when I'm like really like trying to spam click and stuff. Because I'm looking for the most like stabilization, you know, rather than just like a little balance. It's like no, it's like locked in place. Or it's like it can't move. So like doing that for long periods of time like hurts, so I'm probably gonna have to take a break every time my storage fills up, which would be great because I'm not gonna be spam clicking when I'm cooking the fish. And I'm gonna be like I wonder how that works, like how like people on your boat can go, because like what I would do is like I would want to have like, because like this is like a money making strategy, I guess, because like if you can keep on fishing and then just have people that are on your boat take your stuff, they have like a fishing barrel as well, if you're just giving them the raw fish to bring home with you, bring home to them, and then they trade it back to you later, or they sell it and you get a profit off of it. So you're just literally just fishing all day. It would be crazy, because like I'm gonna look it up right now. How much would it be like the marlin fishing would be? I'm just literally just gonna Google it and see what Google tells me. Good old Google. OSRS marlin money making. So roughly it's if you're cooking the fish, because it's worth more if you cook the marlin. So it's 6,700 for. Let me just look at the prices. So raw marlin is 7,100, and then the cooked marlin is you'd sell it for 7,200. So, but you'd buy it for almost 73. So they're pretty similar in price. So then, yeah, you have to be getting a stupid amount of them per hour then in order to get up to 650,000 gold per hour. So it's not that much money, but like pretty much like I would just like have other people on me in case I wanted to go fish longer. Not just to make the money, just to literally have the fish, because like the fish is so good as food itself. Healing for 24, or getting the bluefin that give you the prayer restore and heal for 20. So it's like a shark with prayer on top of it. So it's fantastic. And then what's nice is that I have like, where is it? I have 440 raw halibut, which is like the new kawarm that I can do for 20. I don't want to cook any of it yet because I want to get high enough to not have to burn them, because you can get high enough with just the basic Hosidius. I did the research, but I was just greedy with the bluefin and the marlin when I first got them. But I was like, no, I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to cook anymore right now. I'm just going to save them. I'm going to work on my cooking level, get that higher. So this is like a big push for me to take and get my cooking as high as I can, to get like another like 3 or 4 levels, which I can technically get done in like 1 or 2 days. Like that's literally what I'm going to be doing whenever I'm flying. Is I'm literally just going to be cooking sharks. Is all I'm going to be doing is cooking sharks. What it's like, what did you do on your flight? Oh, I maybe like read something while I cook sharks, you know, or like I'm gonna read like a magazine or something like that, most likely, or like a book, usually. Or just like play 2 accounts, because I'm gonna put it on my laptop and I'm gonna have be able to play 2 ORNAs on my laptop. So I can literally be like sharking on one while I'm making smithing on the other one, to be like really min-maxing the time efficiency and stuff. Who knows? We'll have to see what I decide to do. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this little trip. Nice little reset for the weekend. So that's why this is going to be only streamed today for people that haven't seen the title of the stream. Some people are like, I didn't even see the title. It's like, I try and put details in the title of the stream, like what I'm talking about / doing today, or could be doing, Didn't really do a lot of ORNA today. I talked a little bit about it to some friends, because I still have a good amount of friends or the community as far as ORNA, but I know I'm slowly picking up some RuneScape people. So I really do appreciate all the new viewers, or like viewers that are sticked around that are now interested in RuneScape, or at least like hearing me talk about RuneScape and making a fool of myself and having fun and stuff like that. I really appreciate all the views and all the nice comments, and even the criticism too. Like, even though some of it's like really not constructive and it's just an insult rather than criticism, I'd say, which is different. But let's get on the way with tanning this leather real quick while we're chilling. We can just chill here. 27,000. So we're gonna get it, folks. We're going to get it. I'll go buy the battle staff orbs if I need to. Alright, that was quick for that one. I'm gonna go with the blue leather. So I need to get eventually another 1 or 2 more left. Nice, there we go. We're already in the 24,000s. There we go. All right, put those up. The rest of that. It's not bad. I'll have 1 or no 2 left. So that's got me pretty close for what I just got from Vorkath and what I've gathered over time. So I think that's a good amount of progress with that. And then probably the battle staffs itself. Like, let's see, where's my XP? I need 20,000. So that's like is it like a little bit over 100 battle staffs, or like, you know, mid hundreds battle staffs total to get that. But yeah, high alchemy for 5.6, 4.6. Oh yeah, so that's not bad. So then the price I'm spent for these green dragon hide are gonna be like, you make a profit. So that's nice, and that's a good reason why you would do that, because you can actually sell it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now it's starting to make sense. But yeah, let me go to Varrock now so I can go get my battle staffs and stuff like that. So we're going to go over to the Grand Exchange, or the GE as I like to call it. The auction house, you know, whatever, you know, the place where a lot of people gather at, because if you want to buy something from the market, you have to come here for the most part. But mainly here to get my money out the bank. It's also right next to it, very coincidentally. All right, let's go. I put a little decant sticker over the guy because to help me like remind which one's which. Well, not sticker, but tile sticker. You know, notification marker. There we go. More technical. I come to talk to you, Zeph, please. Oh, somebody's bought it, so that's 2. Oh, that's still something. And then we're gonna go here. We buy them for 7,000, so we make more profits. So let's see. I currently, so I just need to get 110, 120 air orbs. Yeah, just 120 air orbs to be good enough for what I need. And then we're just gonna make air orbs, and we're gonna get the next level. All right, so we're going to go here. Air orbs, let me look up how much they're usually going for right now. So I'm going to buy it for 886. Okay, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Damn, straight clean trade. Nobody selling it for less, because they look at the website too. They're like, nope, I'm not selling it for lower than this. All right, well, it's time to get the good old classic battle staff making, folks. People know this dance all too well. No slot is locked now. Everything must go. Can I have it set up right around here? Yeah, I have it right here. I can just be on this tab, get to this section, and I got some of the rings and craftable stuff. This is like the crafting and potion. Got a random dragonstone charge from like a recluse scroll, so I never even figured out how to take and use that. But it's like I can already just do that by going through the Myths Guild. So it's like, I can sell these, but I don't know. But let's get our numbers set to 14. You know, the classic 14-14 split, half and half. 14-14, and we just chill and get that XP. Let's see how much. Yeah, oh, wow. Even under 100. That's crazy. No, it needs more because they didn't take and recalibrate yet. Yeah, it's going up still. 140. Yeah, so cool. And then I have enough. And then they go right there. Nice classic battle staffs. Yep, numbers shrinking every time. So this is going to bring me to 2026. So we're finally up to date with the current year with this level. I wasn't planning on concluding the stream unless I got a level. So, like, I'm so glad I didn't have to do construction all the way to get to that level. I would have. I'd probably be pretty close with all the contracts and the points I need to get. I'll have to see how many points I need and then calculate how much mahogany. Because, like, after that, I'm literally going to be making mahogany planks and selling them. I'm literally going to be selling them for money with vouchers. But I want to build up a lot of vouchers myself rather than spending money for the vouchers. Because you're making your money on the vouchers, but if you get it yourself, then that's more profit that you're making. But I don't know. You know, the vouchers kind of like just you don't make as big as a profit, of course, because it's like anima bark. You can't buy anima bark. But if you can, that would be the price. Oh, look, I had green d'hide equipped. Trying to take and escape my wrath, I see. I was like, wait a minute, something's off. A disturbance in the force. But yeah, I really want this 70. Like, I'm really kind of pushing towards the 75 rune crafting. So I can take and use the final bag. Like, that's going to be like the big power up. You know, if you don't want this wild pie, I will take that. I will gladly take a half-eating wild pie any day of the week. Those things, I used to live on those things when I was a noob in RuneScape. I used to use wild pies for the hunter boost for that, so I'd buy a whole bunch of wild pies, and they're not that expensive. But I didn't even know about the ranging potion. Like, I should have bought a ranging potion instead of a wild pie. So that's just like a story from like young RuneScape me, which is like crazy. Speaking of like the 6 months that I've played in this game, I've gotten better or sort of stagnant or like, you know, or like I've gotten better at the game, you know, overall. But I'm not like trying to push like super difficult content. I mean, I think me like doing really well with Vorkath is just going to show to my increased skill at learning how to like. It's like this has helped me like learning how to like dodge stuff. I'll have to learn how to dodge new stuff in the future. But like this is giving me like the training wheels kind of. It's like Vorkath. And luckily I'm making some money and I'm, you know, getting the crafting XP and stuff. So it's thanks to Vorkath that I probably gotten like a good level so far worth of XP. So thanks, Vorkath. I'll be killing it a bunch because it's pretty fun and heart raising it too. If when I'm trying to take and creed for like a 4 or 5 killer when I have like low amount of food and prayer, I'm like, can I take and do this? Can he hit more ranged than magic attacks? Because those magic attacks, man, they hurt so much. Jeez. Oh man. Getting hit for like 20s out here. And I was like, stop it. that's more than what my food can heal me. I mean, or exactly one piece of food and a little bit more sometimes, over 20. That's why I really need to take and work on the magic. So I think what I've decided is I'm gonna do like next month, Slayer month. Like this month is kind of just to prepare a lot of materials and supplies and work on training stuff. So I probably should take and train my my defense and my attack and my strength, like my other combat skills besides ranged. Even though that's my favorite combat skill, so I like to use it all the time. I'm just using those more for Slayer. Like I have the gear. That's not the thing. I have the gear, or like I have the best gear for some stuff, or like really good weapons that they can use for it. I don't have like the shadow. I'm not a shadow haver. But maybe once I get going to do some TOAs, then I could get one, or get a second Fang, and then sell it, or give it to somebody. Maybe give it to my alt and get my ultimate membership. I'm sure he would love to have a Fang. I'm sure a lot of people would love to have a Fang. All right, here we go. This one here is gonna get the level at the second to last one. Here we go, folks. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 85 rune crafting. Woo! Amethyst arrow tips, and combine the accursed scepter. Let's go. We did it. I was already going to boost to get it anyway, but now I can get it already. So I just like the not having the boost as much, or the boost will last longer. So I'll get more use out of the boost, because I'll be definitely using that Persevere. We'll save those for later. We got the level, that's all I really care about. So now we're at 2026, folks. Just 324 more levels. One less level to go. Some are going to be more challenging than other for the skills. But appreciate everyone watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. And then, hit that bell button. I think you do that in order to be reminded whenever you get, or notified when a new video is released. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, technically Discord as well. I do my streams from there. They can listen in over there. And that's my main source of contact. So reach out to me through Discord. Like, join my Discord, say, hey, saw you in a video, great work, or, whatever, stuff like that. People doing social media, all that social media stuff. But take care, everyone. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. I will be streaming not until next Tuesday, around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. 6:30 is when I usually start. So take care, everyone. Have a great night or day, morning, wherever you're at. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.